खुशहाली की और कृषि का ज्ञान बढ़ाता एनपीयूएटी मोदी वृक्ष बन ये विकास की राह दिखाए छात्र किसान प्रकाश पुंज बन कृषि जगत में ज्योत जगाए कृषि जगत में ज्योत जगाए. Please be seated. As per our tradition and rich culture of Atithi Devo Bhava, we welcome our esteemed guests and dignitaries with a bouquet, uparna and sapa, the traditional turban of Mewar. Firstly, we would like to request Dr. Ajit Kumar Karnatak sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, MPUAT, to offer uparna, bouquet and sapa to Dr. Singh sir, PPA, DPQPS, MNFA, Government of India. ये प्लेबैक भी ले लो ये प्लेबैक है जो फलोदा करके चलाएंगे प्लेबैक आगे क्या नहीं आया पूरा नहीं है नहीं ये ले लो पूरा नहीं है. Dr. S.C. Bharadwaj, President, Entomology Research Association, is requested to offer Uparna Bouquet and Sapa to Dr. Ajit Kumar Karnatak, Sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, MPUAT. I would like to request Dr. Ajit Kumar Karnatak sir to felicitate Dr. S.N. Sushil sir, Director ICAR NDAIR Bangalore, Karnataka. Now I would like to invite Dr. S.C. Bharadwaj sir to offer Uparna Bouquet and Sapa to Dr. Ajit Kumar Karnatak sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor. Dr. Abhishek Shukla, Professor and Head, NAU Navsari, to Dr. S.C. Bharadwaj, Sir, President, Entomology Research Association, Udaipur. Dr. Arvind Verma, Director Research, MPT Udaipur, to Dr. S.K. Sharma, ADG HR and ICR, New Delhi. Dr. Hemant Swami, to Dr. Harish Mehta, Senior Advisor, CCFI, New Delhi. Dr. Hemant Swami, Dr. Harish Mehta, Dr. S. Ramesh Babu, Head Department of Entomology, RCA, to Shri N. S. Barhat, MD, Aristo Biotech and Life Sciences Limited, Vadodara, Gujarat. Thank you so much. At the very beginning, we request Dr. Manoj Kumar Mehla, Dean RC. Now I would request Dr. Hemant Swami to offer bouquet Uparna to Dr. M.K. Mehla. We request Dr. Mehla to offer Uparna and Safa to O.P. Gill, sir, Dr. O.P. Gill, former Vice Chancellor, MPUAT. Dr. U.S. Sharma, former HVC, MPUAT. Dr. N.K. Meheria, Dr. Ajit Srivastav, श्री भागीरथ जी चौधरी साहब, हेमंत स्वामी जी से निवेदन है डॉक्टर मनोज कुमार महिला जी का स्वागत साफा उपरना और पुष्प गुच्छ से करें। मेवाड़ की परंपरा स्वागत अतिथि सत्कार। 3 दिवसीय इस नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस में स्वागत के बाद आप उदयपुर को अपना घर समझें और इस कॉन्फ्रेंस को अपना समझकर यहाँ पर अपने एकेडमिक सफर को आगे लेकर जाएं और इन 3 दिवसों को आप आयोजन को अच्छी तरीके से सफल बनाने में अपना सहयोग दें। Now we would like to request Dr. Manoj Kumar Mehla, Dean RCN SW, for welcome address. Sir.
Good morning to all and a very good morning. I extend my warm regards to one and all, respected chief guests, distinguished personalities, esteemed dignitaries on the dais, eminent scientists, researchers, professors, students, and all honored delegates across the country. It is indeed a matter of immense pleasure and pride for me to extend a warmest welcome at National Conference on Advances in Sustainable Plant Protection under Changing Agriculture Scenario, organized by Entomological Research Association under the aegis of Maharana Pratap University of Agriculture and Technology with the close association of Crop Care Federation of India. I take this opportunity to respectfully welcome the dignitaries gracing the dais, Professor Ajit Kumar Karnatak Sahab, Honorable Vice Chancellor, MQAT Udaipur, Professor S.C. Bhardwaj Sahab, President, Entomological Research Association, Chief Guest, Dr. J.P. Singh Sahab, Plant Protection Administrator, Government of India, Dr. S.K. Sharma Sahab, Assistant Director General HRM, ICR, New Delhi. Dr. S.N. Sushil Sir, Director, ICR, NBIR, Bengaluru. Our special guest, Mr. Khalid Mehta, Senior Consultant from European Federation of India. And Sri N.S. Bharat Sahab, President, RCA Alumni Association. And Managing Director, Aristo Biology, Kamalura. I also extend a heartfelt welcome to all our distinguished attendees, Dr. Gopi Sahab, area, progressive farmer, and ex-MLA, and our alumni, Dr. Bhagirath Chaudhary, our alumni, and now the founder CEO of the Center of Biotechnology Center. Dr. D.B. Sisodia Sahab, Dr. R.G. Parmar, Dr. N.V. Patel, Dr. R.K. Thumar, Dr. Abhishek Sukla, Dr. Veer Singh, Dr. H.L. Deswal, and all other the senior faculty members. I would like to welcome our senior officers of MPAT and dean directors and faculty members of MPAT Udaipur. It is my honor to share that this conference is being graced by more than 350 participants from 17 states across India. I offer my heartful reception to all the participants, farmers, and media persons. I would also like to welcome our corporate partners, supporting banks, and collaborating organizers. Without their generous support, it would not have been possible to bring this event together at such a scale. Friends, agriculture has always been the foundation of human progress. However, is the present scenario of changing climate, crop diversification, and the increasing use of biotechnology. The pest complex, whether insect, diseases, weeds, or nematodes, is undergoing dynamic shifts. Minor pests are emerging as major threats. Major pests are turning polyphagous. Over reliance on chemical pesticide is not only causing the resistance resurgence, but also harming non-granted organisms and disturbing ecological balance. In this conference has been organized to deliberate upon eco-friendly, sustainable solutions and use of the chemicals and to bring together with the other alternatives of plant protections. Together, the themes of conference represent not just the immediate challenge of pest management, but, but also the broader vision of where agriculture research and practice are headed, from strengthening taxonomy biosystematics to leveraging modern tools like bioinformatics and IoT, and from developing eco-friendly integrated pest management approaches to enabling entrepreneurship and industry participation, cutting-edge innovations, and doing so promises to shape both sustainable production systems and future research priorities. Once again, on behalf of the Entomological Research Association, Department of Entomology, Rajasthan College of Agriculture and Beauty, I extend my warmest welcome to all. I am confident that this conference will provide new insights into the sustainable plant protection and guide us towards scientific solutions in the face of changing agriculture scenario. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Now, we invite Dr. S.C. Bharadwaj, President, Entomology Research Association, for his address.
सुप्रभात। आपका आपको नमन, अभिनंदन और आपका स्वागत करता हूं। मंच में विराजमान मेरे सभी मान्यवर अतिथिगण, मैं हार्दिक अपनी ओर से एंटोमोलॉजी सोसाइटी ऑफ एंटोमोलॉजी रिसर्च एसोसिएशन की ओर से उन सबका हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूँ। फ्रेंड्स, this association was established way back in the year 1985. And there are few members who were founder members, they are present here. So it is a great pleasure to see them here. And to me, it's a great pleasure that the association is going to hold 10th conference. This is the 10th conference which has been arranged by us. And in all the 10 conferences, I was always there. So it's a great pleasure to me to see you and to meet you. Some are our former vice chancellors, Dr. Gill, Dr. Vijay Sharma, they are present here. Then many of the dignitaries, deans and directors, they are here. So it always gives a pressure because I attained uh, long back, 24 years back, I retired from the service. But still, I am continuing to work here with the Department of Entomology and provide some, whatever they want, I am always present. And it's a great pleasure that in all the 24 years, I have been coming to the department. Whether it was time of Dr. Gill, whether it was time of Dr. Vijay Sharma, whether Dr. Ashok Elawat was there, head of the department, Dr. Akhil Kumar, Dr. Swaminathan, and one or more two who are not here, Dr. Anita, and there, V.S. Rana. They were all my students. And there was a time when five of the heads of the department and professors were holding the position in different parts of the country, and they were my students. So it's always a great pleasure. It's I always derive. I am still in the process of learning many things, and I go on reading the thesis. I go on reading the newspapers and whatever material. Say I am founder, life fellow of Entomological Society of India also. So I used to get journals from ICR, that IRI also. So it is always a pleasure. Now I talk about the problems which we are facing. See, that there was a time when we were using only the traditional pesticides. Chloride hydrocarbons, then to organic phosphates, then to carbamates, and then to synthetic phosphorus, and then now it's the time of diamide and rhinodiamide. So purpose is that use the pesticides as and when it is very necessary. It may be a single application with minimum dose which is required to in a lethal form to kill the insect, and then after a gap repeat natural methods, for example the biopesticides or the parasitoids and predators, and then maybe association. Now, to young scientists, I would say that what was the purpose of forming this association? It was the only that we provided a platform to interact the juniors with the seniors. Because of the diets or in the front chairs, they are all senior members. They have worked for the more than 20 years, 30 years for that to promote the science of entomology. And you know that I was a teacher for almost 4 decades. And I have gone through all the phases of insect life, beginning from morphology to physiology to ecology and biological control, storage pest, crop pest, and everything. After my retirement, I used to go to Bikaner to teach a course, Management of Agrochemical Industry, for MBA Agri-Business students for 5 years. And then for 5 years, I continued to teach here also in this university. So it was always a great pleasure. And still I feel a pleasure to come to college, to come to department. Dr. Mehra and Dr. Swami, they are well, I should say they are the best students of the college. They provide us all facilities and nurture. So it's a great pleasure, sir, to receive you and to meet you. Interactions will go on for 3 days continuously. You are free to ask questions. You are free to interact with the senior scientists. You are free to provide your suggestions and take their advice for the better management of pests. Our purpose is to manage the pests below economic injury level, that is at the threshold level. And you have seen several uh, platforms. Time and time again, everything comes and goes. But the main thing is that insects should be controlled, insects should be managed when it is at the threshold level, before reaching the economic injury level. And that is our aim, and that the agrochemical industry, they are also providing useful chemicals. The scientists are working day and night to achieve the goal. They are using biopesticides along with chemical pesticides, then other things. Now it is time for organic farming. That too is very beneficial, and Dr. S. C. Sharma, who is ADG HR, he was a great scientist and he was here, and he actually promoted organic farming in this university. So, friends, I feel great pleasure to welcome you all, to invite you all to participate in the conference. And I can't say, but we are continuously busy in promoting the science of entomology. And I hope next time when we meet, maybe in Swami Keshwanand Rajasthan Agriculture University, Bikaner. They have proposed to me personally that we want to have a conference at Bikaner, and I have accepted their offer. And I wish that they organize this year and go back. And to our great Vice Chancellor, is a very famous and very gentle and polite entomologist I have ever seen. Okay? I, I welcome you, sir. Dr. Karnathan, I welcome you, sir, as an entomologist, not as a vice chancellor, but as an entomologist. Because you are one of the source of research, you are a model for the Indian science. Your behavior, your smile, and everything, your knowledge, everything is perfect, and I appreciate you very much. Dr. J.P. Singh, plant protection advisor. See, once Dr. Sardar Singh was plant protection advisor, and he was my examiner for PhD thesis. Dr. J.P. Singh is here, and Dr. Rajak was also one of the experts when I appeared for interview for the post of professor. And of course, I was selected. Dr. Rajak was one of the experts. So it is a great pleasure that Dr. Singh is here. It is a great pleasure that Dr. Sushil is here. Dr. S. C. Sharma, Dr. C. Bharat sir, they are all our friends in one way or other. They are related to this college and they are continuously working for the promotion of the science of entomology, for the promotion, dignity of the College of Rajasthan College of Agriculture and the Maran Prat University of Agriculture and Technology. So once again, with folded hand, मैं आप सबका स्वागत करता हूँ, दिल से धन्यवाद देता हूँ कि आप यहाँ पधारे, हमारे निमंत्रण को स्वीकार किया और आपसे सभी का अभिनंदन है, आपका वंदन है कि आप यहाँ देश के विभिन्न भागों से, जैसा बताया गया, 17 स्टेट्स को कवर कर रहे हैं, जहाँ से आए हैं। और मैं आपकी जानकारी के लिए बताऊँ कि अब तक हमने जो कॉन्फ्रेंस की है उसमें 3,500 से ज़्यादा साइंटिस्ट उदयपुर में विजिट कर चुके हैं। हम पहले अवार्ड भी देते थे, शायद इस बार भी कुछ अवार्ड डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किए गए जो मिलेंगे। Yes, I am sorry, I have forgotten the name of Shri Harish Mehta. He is alumni of this university. He got his education from College of Technology and Engineering, and he is chief of the crop edition. They have provided kits for the station, and also you will get some lunch from their behalf. So I welcome you, sir. Sorry that I forgot your name. इन शब्दों के साथ मैं अपना समय पूरा करता हूँ। व्याख्यान जो भी बोलना था मुझे मैंने कह दिया शब्दों में। आपका अपना अभिनंदन, आपको नमन करता हूँ, आपको वंदन करता हूँ, आपको अभिनंदन करता हूँ। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर, थैंक यू सो मच। मैं निवेदन करूंगी डॉक्टर अजीत कुमार कर्नाटक कुलगुरु महोदय से आप वेलकम करें श्री किशन लाल जाट, असिस्टेंट पर्सनल सेक्रेटरी, श्री भगीरथ जी चौधरी साहब, जो कि आज हमारे बीच में एज अ चीफ गेस्ट आने वाले थे, कुछ स्वास्थ्य कारणों के कारण नहीं आ पाए। ऑनरेबल यूनियन मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट एग्रीकल्चर एंड फार्मर्स वेलफेयर, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया, आप हमारे बीच उपस्थित न हो सके, लेकिन हमारे बीच किशन लाल जी जाट, जो असिस्टेंट पर्सनल सेक्रेटरी हैं, एक बार जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत करेंगे। माननीय कुलगुरु, महाराणा प्रताप कृषि एवं प्रौद्योगिकी विश्वविद्यालय, डॉक्टर अजीत कुमार कर्नाटक सर, श्री किशन लाल जी जाट साहब का स्वागत, अभिनंदन। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। मेवाड़ की धरा पर अतिथियों का स्वागत हमेशा ही प्रथम रहा है। पुनः एक बार आप सभी का स्वागत, अभिनंदन। Now we have with us Mr. Harish Mehta, Senior Advisor, Crop Care Federation of India, CCFI, as guest of honor. We would like to request you to sir for your address to the audience.
Good morning, everybody. At the onset, I would like to welcome my colleagues out here and also Dr. Mehla in particular, who has been very kind to invite us. Just to tell you, CCFI, Crop Care Federation of India, is an apex association of 50 Indian companies who have their own manufacturing, their own research, their own marketing and exports. जहाँ तक मेरा सवाल है, I am also an alumni from the same university, and this was basically almost 50 years ago that I passed from CTA, and that time we used to have a lot of classes in RCA. Some subjects were done here, and then we used to cycle from here to Pratapnagar for the other courses. So I have an old association with both the campuses, and I think it was a pleasure to see that after so many years, our colleagues from this university have spread all across the country and are doing reasonably well in their lives. I was also very pleased to see the role that has been played by the university in terms of organizing this 10th program. The earlier programs had different subjects, but this time, talking about sustainable plant protection, theme in the changing environment, I think I'll be able to focus on two key words. One is sustainable and one is changing environment. So talking about these two subjects in terms of sustainable, basically what we're talking about is the stewardship in environment. Our first focus has been on the environment. हम ये चाहेंगे कि जो वातावरण है उसको हम किसी तरीके से सेफ रखें और उसमें जो है हमारी प्रगति हो. Second is the social equity. That's one area where we find that in terms of social equity, that means the farmers and their income and the scientists and the technologists, there has to be some kind of a balance between their relationship. And third is the economic viability. हम ये भी चाहेंगे कि जब वो कमाई करते हैं तो उनका प्रॉफिट हो और इकोनॉमिक्स जो है उनकी इकोनॉमिकल कंडीशन जो है वो इम्प्रूव हो. लेकिन इसमें कुछ जो चीज़ें हमें बताना ज़रूरी है कि आज हम सस्टेनेबिलिटी के लिए जो भी काम कर रहे हैं, इट शुड बी लुक्ड एट द फ्यूचर. What we do today has to be seen in the future without disturbing the environment today. Basically, what we have also seen that we are able to manage resources very well now, as compared to earlier times. The management of resources here, whether it is water, farm machinery, whether it is adoption of new technology, has been much better now as compared to the other years. Sustaining also means prompting biodiversity. This means that we are trying to see all aspects, whether it is organic, whether it is non-organic, whether it is cultivation which is with less water, whatever, including use of limited pesticides. I was also told in my previous speakers that we are using less pesticides and we should using less. We are one of the lowest in the world. Let me tell you, I'll be giving a second option in the other session, but let me tell you that today we use only 400 grams of pesticides per hectare of land, which is one of the lowest in the world. Also, we have been talking about the life of the farmer. Now, farmer is our end user. जो भी हम करते हैं, चाहे हम उसको बेचते हैं, चाहे फिर ट्रेनिंग करते हैं, फार्मर को हम मद्देनजर करके काम करते हैं. फार्मर जो है आज की तारीख में हमारा एंड यूजर है. उसकी डायरेक्ट हमारा कॉन्टैक्ट ट्रेनिंग के माध्यम से होता है, या जो हम अपने ब्रांड्स बेचते हैं उसके माध्यम से होता है. लेकिन हमारे जो डीलर डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर्स हैं उनसे उनका ताल्लुक रहता है. और आज की तारीख में करीब 14.5 करोड़ फार्मर्स फैमिलीज हैं, जो कि करीब 70-75 करोड़ लोग हो जाते हैं, जो कि इंडिया का करीब 55% पॉपुलेशन कृषि में इन्वॉल्व है. This percentage has come down. Earlier it was almost 75%. It has come down to about 55%. There's a drop of about 20% in terms of people actually doing cultivation. But on the other hand, you must appreciate that our production has grown from 50 million tons to 350 million tons. Over the last 5-7 decades, production has gone up both in terms of productivity and in yield, almost 7 times, which is a point worth appreciating. Second is, we've been talking about crop rotation, we've been talking about alternative crops. This is all part of sustainability, and also trying to use sequential certain crops to break the pest cycle also. So idea here is that we use optimum of these materials. We've been telling this is our main punchline of the Indian companies, that we want to use judiciously and very correct format of usage of pesticides. The other part about perception, I will talk in the next lecture, but at the moment, I'm very clear that we are here to sustain, reuse, use, and reduce the waste also. This has been one major change which you've seen in the last so many years, that we've been able to recycle the end products, use every waste which is part of the production cycle, which is being used by the farmers or used in the factories, and we find that we have been reprocessing the whole material, which is also a new trend. What is the end result? End result in terms of sustainability, which has been talked about, we have been able to maintain the income of the farmer or even improve the income of the farmer. That is one of the policies of government of India, to double the farmer's income. In certain cases, you may not be realizing it. In terms of horticulture crops and other crops, the income has not gone twice, it has grown 3 to 4 times. The farmers, which especially happened after COVID, when people have shifted from normal cereal crops to horticulture crops, vegetables, and other cash crops, where the returns have been much, much higher. We also are concerned with the environment, animals, and the people alike. So this is one of the areas we are talking about sustainability, and I'm sure that this is one of the themes which has been taken up after a great thought, and the minutes of the meeting would give us a lot of insight. Now coming to the second part of it, which is also linked with this, is the changing environment. When we were in college, we are now 50 years ahead. What has really changed? There are a few things which have changed drastically and which can be seen visibly by everybody. Number one is that in the last 5 decades, we have found that the education of the farmer has improved. फार्मर जहाँ की हम कहते थे कि वो एजुकेटेड नहीं है, उसको जानकारी नहीं है, वो टेक्निकली नहीं जानता है, ये अपना परसेप्शन गलत है. आज के तारीख में फार्मर इज वेरी इंटेलिजेंट, ही इज एबल टू यूज न्यू केमिकल्स, न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी, एंड ही इज वेरी रिसेप्टिव टू एनी चेंज. आप कोई भी चेंज लाते हैं, नई चीज बाजार में लाते हैं, he is the first one to come forward and try, especially in states like Gujarat, Maharashtra, Andhra, Punjab, जो कि हाई कंजम्पशन एरियाज हैं इकोनॉमिक क्रॉप्स के लिए, कैश क्रॉप्स के लिए. वहाँ पे फार्मर्स आर वेरी रिसेप्टिव, और वो लोग जो हैं आगे आकर ये चाहते हैं कि नई चीजें उनको दिखाई जाए. Second is that the farmers have decreased, in the sense that the number of farmers, as the population is grown up, people, the next generation, शायद वो लोग कृषि काम नहीं करना चाहते हैं, या उनको बेटर अपॉर्चुनिटीज दूसरी जगह मिल जाती हैं. तो करीब 20% मैंने बताया था ड्रॉप हुआ है इन टर्म्स ऑफ एक्चुअल फार्मर्स इन्वॉल्व इन एग्रीकल्चर. बल्कि जो प्रोडक्शन बढ़ा है, विच इज मेनी फूड, 7 to 8 टाइम्स प्रोडक्शन बढ़ा है, ये एक बहुत ही क्रेडिबल चीज है. हमारे पास जो स्टॉक्स रहता है, विच इज गुड इनफ, जैसे कोविड में हुआ था, हमने करीब 1.5-2 साल तक जो है सारी 80 करोड़ लोगों को जो है खाना खिलाया, और विच वॉज वन ऑफ द मेजर थिंग्स टू बी डन. जहाँ तक सवाल है प्रोडक्टिविटी का, हम लोग बात करते हैं एरिया बढ़ रहा है, हमारे पास एरिया नहीं है. वी आर वर्किंग इन द सेम लिमिटेड एरिया. द नंबर ऑफ एकर्स ऑफ लैंड हैज नॉट grown appreciably. There's been a marginal increase. Most of them, other areas are grasslands or areas which are not cultivable. But today we find that the yield per hectare or yield per unit has gone up drastically, which is one of the major reasons for the farmers' prosperity. Then the food reserves, the storage part was not there earlier. The main change that we've seen in agriculture is that we are able to store food for a much longer time. We have the storage of Food Corporation of India. We have also a lot of private companies, and we have a new chemicals, which is a very different segment than the chemical that we talk about in the field or in the pest control. The segment of using it for grain storage is a very big segment where very few companies are involved, and we find that this has been one of the major reasons of keeping this grain safe in terms of storage for even longer period. Then the other shift that I observed, which will be endorsed by my colleagues here, that the shift has been 70% on the crops and 30% has shifted to things like animal stocks, poultry, beekeeping, etc., which is a very healthy sign. Depending only on cotton, paddy, or even wheat and paddy may not be desirable. We have had edible crops which are fine, we need them, but then the other avenues of revenue are basically animal feed, poultry, and beekeeping, where I feel that because of the farmers and their wives and their families, about 30% of this is used in generating additional income. Then we find that adoption of technology has been very fast out here. We have had almost about 330 technicals registered by Government of India, CIBRC, which is not a very high number, but at least we have these technicals out of which we make almost about 1,200 formulations, which are used at different stages of different formulations like EC, SC, etc., and also use of granules. So today our farmers have a choice of using different technicals at different stage and using formulations which are very specific to a crop or specific to a pest complex. The other area where we have been talking about in terms of market size of agrochemicals. Pesticides, as you all are aware, has been a very malign industry. I will give defense of this in my next session, but at the moment, it is good to tell you that the industry is almost about 80,000 crores. 80,000 crores is the turnover of the industry, including exports. We export to about 167 countries all across the world out of 192 countries, and there has not been a single rejection in terms of quality. So this gives us a feeling that the domestic market and the export market is being given quality which is globally acceptable, and we feel that we have done, in fact, exports higher than the domestic consumption, which means that almost about 55% of our production has been exported, which is going to very developed countries like Brazil, USA, and not China, Brazil, USA, Argentina, and these countries, Israel, which are supposed to be very developed and they don't need anything. But Indian goods are going there. Then also we have been doing very meticulously as part of our training and part of our campaign to use these chemicals judiciously. That means we go exactly by the package of practices. At any forum, whether it's a government forum or a private meeting with the farmers, we stick to the package of practices जो कि स्टेट गवर्नमेंट की हिदायत होती है, उसके मुताबिक हम लोग कितनी मात्रा में कब कितनी दवा स्प्रे करनी है उसके बारे में जानकारी देते हैं. और ये एक मेजर चेंज है जो कि मनमानी जो है वो नहीं होती है. फार्मर्स जो है वो डीलर के पास भी जाते हैं, लेकिन कंपनी के जो एम्प्लॉयज हैं, आज हमारे स्टेट में करीब 50 इंडियन कंपनीज हैं जो कि हर जगह उनके रिप्रेजेंटेटिव्स हैं. उनके करीब 3.5 लाख डीलर्स हैं जिनको कि लाइसेंस दिया जाता है, बाकायदा उनका वेरिफिकेशन की जाती है, उनको देखा जाता है कि उनकी जानकारी कितनी है. आजकल उनके लिए कोर्स भी किया गया है सो दैट वो जो सिफारिश करें वो सही सिफारिश करें. और हम लोग ये समझते हैं कि डीलर डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर का यहाँ बहुत बड़ा रोल है जो कि पहले नहीं था. पहले ये डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर हुआ करता था जो कि पूरे स्टेट में सप्लाई करता था. आज डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर है, उसके नीचे डिटेलर है, उसके डीलर है, नीचे 3-4 लेयर्स हैं, और जो उसको मार्जिन मिलता है वो नीचे दिया जाता है. करीब 12.5% अगर कंपनी देती है डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर को, तो वो अपने पास 5% रखकर 7.5% वो आगे फार्मर को या डीलर को देता है, which is a very good sign. At least the so-called profit is shared down the line, including what has happened in GST also. अगर GST घटता है तो हम समझते हैं कि फार्मर को ये बेनिफिट मिलना चाहिए. हालांकि कई जगह मैंने देखा है जो कि एक हमारे लिए ऑब्जर्वेशन है कि कई जगह लोग बिल नहीं लेते हैं और वो जीएसटी के मिला के बिल दिया जाता है, विच वी आर सेइंग कि आपको बिल देना चाहिए, इनवॉइस आपके पास होनी चाहिए सो दैट इट इज एक्सेप्टेबल. दूसरा हम लोगों ने देखा है जो मेजर चेंज हुआ है विच इज लाइक इन एग्रीकल्चर इज अबाउट यूज ऑफ आईपीएम, यूज ऑफ ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग एंड ऑल्सो यूज ऑफ हाइड्रोपोनिक्स एंड एक्वापोनिक्स. Now this was not heard of in those days. Aquaponics and hydroponics was not heard of in those days. आज के तारीख में जो change हुआ है वो ये हुआ है कि people are doing it without water, without soil. So that is something which is very different. और lastly मैं यहाँ पर जो साइंटिस्ट आए हैं उनको मैं कॉम्प्लीमेंट करना चाहूँगा कि उस टाइम और आज टाइम में इतने टेक्नोक्रेट्स, इतने साइंटिस्ट, इतने इंजीनियर्स नहीं थे, और आज की तारीख में हमारे पास जो टेक्निकल पूल है वो इतना कॉम्पिटेंट है कि they can design, they can innovate any technology which is worldwide and we can do it in-house in our own country. इससे क्या हुआ है कि सब दो चीज़ें हमारे सामने नजर आती हैं जो कि मेरा फेवरेट टॉपिक रहेंगे अगले सेशन में। एक तो ये है कि हमारी जो क्वालिटी जो बन रही है पहले टाइम से अभी में बहुत ही बेहतरीन क्वालिटी है जो कि वर्ल्ड वाइड एक्सेप्ट की जाती है। इंडियन ट्रेड को यही क्वालिटी दी जाती है। हाँ, दूसरा जो धारणा है, परसेप्शन जो है, वो एक सेकंड पॉइंट है जो कि मैं डिफेंड करता हूँ हर टाइम में। परसेप्शन जो लोग कैरी करते हैं वो हियर से पे होता है। फील्ड की रिपोर्ट्स बहुत कम आती हैं। हम लोगों ने फील्ड में कम से कम 1.5 लाख 2 लाख फार्मर्स को ट्रेन किया है, उनका हमारे पास डेटा बैंक है और हम ये चाहते हैं कि उन लोगों को सही सिफारिश दी जाए और सही मात्रा में यूज़ करने के लिए बताया जाए। तो ये जो दो चीज़ें हैं, वन इज क्वालिटी एंड वन इज परसेप्शन। आई एम नॉट सेइंग नेगेटिव परसेप्शन, आई एम सेइंग परसेप्शन हैज टू बी मेड मोर पॉजिटिव. आफ्टर ऑल इट इज अ इनपुट लाइक सीड्स, फर्टिलाइजर्स, पेस्टिसाइड्स, फार्म मशीनरी, इवन वाटर। इन चीज़ों का जो यूज़ है वो बहुत ज़रूरी है। हालांकि जहाँ की आप कहते हैं कि सेफ एंड जुडिशियस यूज़, जो सिफारिश की गई उसके मुताबिक की जाए, और हमारी हमेशा हिदायत रहती है और हम लोग डीलरों को भी ये देखते हैं कि जो उनको रिकमेंड किया गया है जिस क्रॉप के लिए, उससे अधिक मात्रा में वो न दें। होता क्या है कि कंपनीज की तरफ से भी इंसेंटिव मिलता है कि आपने अगर इतनी क्वांटिटी बेच दी आपको फॉरेन ट्रिप होगी, आपको इंसेंटिव मिलेगा, वो सब ठीक है। लेकिन जो कंपनीज खासतौर पे जो यहाँ पे आए हुए कंपनियों ने पार्टिसिपेट किया है और जो दूसरी कंपनीज हैं, हमारा पूरा इंटरेस्ट रहता है कि जो हम इंडिया में बनाते हैं, और हमारा जो मिशन है CCFI का वो यही है, मेक इन इंडिया टुवर्ड्स आत्मनिर्भर भारत। ये शायद MNCs का मकसद नहीं है, उनके प्लान्स भी यहाँ पे नहीं है, लेकिन हमारा जो मकसद है बड़ा क्लियर है। मैं रिपीट करना चाहूँगा कि वी आर वर्किंग विद द 4 मिनिस्ट्रीज, कॉमर्स, फाइनेंस, एग्रीकल्चर एंड केमिकल्स, टू सी दैट आवर मेंबर्स आर एबल टू मेक समथिंग इन इंडिया फॉर द एंटायर ग्लोब। तो ये जो कुछ चीज़ें मैंने बताई आपको सस्टेनेबल सिनेरियो की और जो चेंजिंग सिनेरियो एग्रीकल्चर का है, मैं समझता हूँ आपके बारे में जानकारी मिलेगी। और कुछ जो चीज़ें मेरी अभी रह गई हैं इस टॉक में, मेरे अगले सेशन में उसको मैं कवर करूँगा। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद कि आपने मुझे बुलाया और आई वाज एबल टू एक्सप्रेस माय व्यूज। थैंक यू सर।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर, थैंक यू सो मच। हम आपको अगले 3 दिन में भी सुनेंगे। नाउ वी इनवाइट श्री NS बारहट, MD एरिस्टो बायोटेक एंड लाइफ साइंसेज लिमिटेड, वडोदरा, गुजरात, फॉर हिज एड्रेस। सर।
आज के मुख्य अतिथि डॉक्टर JP सिंह साहब, हमारे कर्मठ और कर्तव्यनिष्ठ, वेरी एग्रेसिव वाइस चांसलर श्री जीत कुमार जी कर्नाटक साहब, डॉक्टर P सुशील साहब, भारद्वाज साहब, डॉक्टर शर्मा साहब, हमारे साथी हरीश मेहता साहब और मेरे अनुज डॉक्टर महिला साहब, मुझे बहुत ही गौरव महसूस हो रहा है कि मैं आज इस आयोजन का पार्ट हूँ और इसके लिए मुझे महिला साहब को फिर से धन्यवाद देना है कि आपने मुझे मौका दिया कि मैं इस अगस्त आयोजन का पार्ट बनूं। वैसे तो हमारा इंडस्ट्री का पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू हरीश जी ने रखा, लेकिन मैं इस कॉलेज का छात्र था और हमारा शुरू से ये एम रहा है कि हम कैसे किसानों का जो पढ़ाई करी है उसका लाभ मिले और हमारी इंडस्ट्री जो है वो उसका पूरा ध्यान रख रही है। एग्रोकेमिकल इंडस्ट्री जो मेरी खुद की इंडस्ट्री है, इसका इवॉल्वमेंट बहुत ज़्यादा हुआ है। 50 साल में मैंने देखा है कि जहाँ टनों में यूज़ होता था खेतों में, वहाँ अभी ग्राम्स में आ गया है। तो इसका मतलब ये है कि जो पॉल्यूशन का और जो हैजार्डस चीज़ों का उपयोग हो रहा था वो मिनिमाइज हो गया है। और जितना इवोल्यूशन एग्रोकेमिकल में हुआ है उतना आपने देखा तो हमारे जो दूसरे इनपुट हैं फर्टिलाइजर या सीड उसमें नहीं हुआ है। आज हम हर दिन नए 4-5 मॉलिक्यूल को लाते हैं, नए फॉर्मुलेशंस को ला रहे हैं और फार्मर्स के लिए वो उपयोग में आ रहे हैं जिसमें कम यूजेज के साथ ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा यील्ड हो। लेकिन कुछ चीज़ें हैं जहाँ पर इंडस्ट्री के प्रति नेगेटिविटी है और हमारा ये इस जो 3 दिन का सेमिनार्स हैं आपके, उसमें मैं चाहूँगा कि सभी साइंटिस्ट इस पर मंथन करें और इस चीज़ को पॉजिटिव वे में ले जाए कि अगर एग्रोकेमिकल्स का यूज़ जुडिशियस हो रहा है, नहीं हो रहा है, तो कहाँ पे उसको हमको सिखाना है फार्मर्स को। लेकिन मैं एक चीज़ कहना चाहता हूँ कि अगर फार्मर्स जब एग्री इनपुट डालता है, पहले सीड डालता है, फील्ड प्रिपेयर करता है, फिर फर्टिलाइजर डालता है, तो उसका 50% इन्वेस्टमेंट हो चुका होता है। और उसके बाद में क्रॉप पे अटैक होता है पेस्ट का, तो उसको सेव करने के लिए आपके पास सिर्फ प्लांट प्रोटेक्शन ही है, जिसकी सभी विधियों को यूज करके हम उसको बचा सकते हैं। तो क्रॉप का जो भी इन्वेस्टमेंट है उसको हम लोग सेव करने के लिए बैठे हैं। मुझे आशा है कि अगले 3 दिनों में बहुत ही सार्थक चर्चा होगी, सारगर्भित वार्ता होगी और उस पर निष्कर्ष निकलेगा जो आगे फील्ड में जाएगा। मैं एक बार फिर इस मौके के लिए धन्यवाद देता हूँ। हमारे डॉक्टर कर्नाटक साहब ने बहुत ही पिछले 4 साल में 3 साल में यहाँ पर बहुत कार्यक्रम कराए और सभी लोगों का पार्टिसिपेशन हुआ। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you, sir. Now, we would like to request Dr. S.K. Sharma, ADG HRM, ICR New Delhi, for his words of blessing. Sir.
A very good morning to all. Our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Ajit Kumar Karnataka Sahab, the Chief Guest of this program, Advisor Plant Protection to the Government of India, Dr. J.P. Singh, Dr. S.N. Sushil, Director NBAIR, Bengaluru, Dr. S.C. Bharadwaj Sahab, President ERA, Dr. S. Mehta Sahab, and the President of RCA Alumni, Dr. M.S. Bharat Sahab, our esteemed former Vice Chancellor, Dr. O.P. Gill Sahab, Dr. U.S. Sharma Sahab, our former MLA, Dr. N.K. Meheria Sahab, all the members of Board of Management, MDAT, Deans and Directors, esteemed scientists, senior colleagues, dear students from the different parts of the country. At the outset, I extend my hearty gratitude to the Honorable Vice Chancellor, President ERA and Secretary Dr. Mela for giving this wonderful opportunity to be the part of this very important national conference that is being organized on very important topic. And I am fortunate that I am the employee of this very august university, MDUT Udaipur, and it doubles my pleasure to present at this august gathering. So thank you very much, Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir and President ERA, for giving this wonderful opportunity to see you all again and to interact with this nationwide community of plant protection. Again, I congratulate and compliment to the Secretary and President ERA for choosing this very wonderful, very abrupt topic, which is being discussed not at the national level but at the global level, because the kind of the changes which are occurring at the global level and the kind of the advancements which are taking place at the global level, at the national level, but at the same time it is just fixing into the two pages that consumer awareness is also taking another direction in this plant protection. So I really appreciate the kind of the recommendations which will emerge out of the discussion of the several technical sessions will be useful for the government of India, ICR. So on the behalf of the ICR, I also welcome to all of you. Being a man of agronomy and being worked a lot in the organic and natural farming, now looking after the capacity building at the ICAR, dealing with the different ministries also, capacity building commission of India. It is being realized at the country level that awareness, capacity building, enhancing the skill, experience is the one of the very important segment which give rise to the maximum cost benefit ratio. So I congratulate that this kind of the conference will lead to the enhancement of the knowledge, skill and experience of our scientists our farmers, our students, policymakers, and corporate sectors, and that will lead to the change into the attitude of the persons. And also congratulate that the first topic itself which has been put for this technical session is myths and misconceptions of the pesticide use in India. I think that is very important, because once the attitude changes, our actions change, and once the actions change, our performance change. And what is required at the national level is that we should work into the right direction in terms of the plant protection. We all understand that plant protection is an integral part of the agriculture, and already there has been several workshops, several dialogues, several boards at the global level, country level, which gives the due importance to the plant protection. And we know that if you want to feed the 10 billion population by 250, we have to adopt the plant protection measures. And use of pesticides has been there since last 1908. Until then, several changes have occurred into our agriculture scenario, and I will just discuss 2 3 points because stalwarts from the plant protection are here. They will be discussing so many things. But 2 3 points which I realized while working in the organic and natural farming and also working at the ICR, that we are in the Amrit Kal and we have set the goal for 2047 for the Viksit Bharat, where we want to enhance the income of the farmers from the around 1.8 lakh to the 2 lakh to the around the 15.8 lakh to the 16 lakh rupees per annum. And in that changing climate scenario, a very important thing is the plant protection, because whenever we talk to the farmers, they always say that our cost of production is rising. So one of the important challenge before the entomologists of the country and other scientists, agronomists and others, how to reduce the cost of plant protection. And for that purpose, so many advancements into the science have been there. Because nowadays, in the period of the IoT, in the period of our digital agriculture, and now several biosensors have come, we can emphasize a lot on the pest monitoring, which gives a lot of advancement into the reduction of the use of the pesticides. There are several new molecules which have come, there are several biopesticides have come. So how to reduce the cost of production? I think if that recommendations come into this particular seminar and the conference, that will be useful for the policymakers, for the ICR, and for the other organizations also, for the government also. Another emphasis is at the country level is that how to enhance the water use efficiency and nitrogen use efficiency to reduce the cost of production. So presently the water use efficiency is only 40%, and how to enhance it 60% by 2047, it is a very important challenge. So once the water use efficiency decreases or increases, the pest populations, their trends and species, all these things goes on the changing. So specifically in case of the rain-fed agriculture, how to take the reduction of the cost of production from plant production management, it is a challenge. So I think if recommendations comes from directly that how in the rain-fed agriculture where water is low, and in the scenario of changing our drip irrigation, sprinkler irrigation, how the water is in the case of the better water use efficiency, we can have the better plant production measures. And third important challenge before the scientist is how to enhance the nitrogen use efficiency, whether it may be organic farming, natural farming, or chemical protection, or now today what we call as a smart farming even, they are also facing with the challenge of enhancing the nitrogen use efficiency in the agriculture. So presently the nitrogen use efficiency is only 35%. How to enhance it up to the 55% by 2047 is a very challenge, because the pest complex scenario changes a lot with the low or medium or higher nitrogen use efficiency. If some specific recommendations come from the certain papers which we're going to discuss into this, so by enhancing the water use, that nitrogen use efficiency, how the pest scenario is changing, and how those farmers who are utilizing more and more urea, more and more nitrogenous fertilizers, if they are reducing it, enhancing the efficiency, whether the dose of the pesticides, whether the time of applications, how it can be reduced, it will be a better recommendation from this particular conference. Another very important thing is the fourth important dimensions, which is witnessing the changing scenario in agriculture at the global level or at the country level, is the environmental stewardship, we should feel the accountability and transparency towards the use of the pesticides or any kind of the practice in agriculture in the manner of the integrity itself, because there are a lot of narratives are there into our this pesticide use. There is endosulfan tragedy, there is cancer train, but truth is something different. So I think already a lot of such kind of the narratives have been diffused by the ICR at the country level. ICR is also working. Director SN Sushil Saab is also sitting here, but we have to put all these things into right perspectives, because we cannot deny the use of the chemicals into the agriculture if we really want to produce the sufficient food grain or horticulture produce for our population. But at the same time, by using more and more chemicals because of the either misconception or lack of awareness or lack of the balanced use or lack of the right knowledge, we cannot endanger our the future resources like soil, water, biodiversity, and others, because people are witnessing the several changes into the nearby ecosystem, and that's why several stories are coming, and that's why the alternate mode of the nature positive farming is emerging at the global level. FAO is also recommending such kind of the agriculture. ICR has also taken up several experiments. So we have to adopt the mid path. And in that mid path, already the government of India has given several IPM recommendations for more than 68 crops. There are several biopesticides lab available. There are IPM labs available. So only thing is how to percolate the right knowledge at the farmers level in alignment with the corporate sectors. If that can be done, I think we can achieve our target of 2047. That is a bigger target, more than 520 million ton. So, how to have the right alignment of the pesticides with the other practices of the physical, biological, and agronomical and ecological practices? I think it is the right challenge before the environment. So if that challenge is taken, and that can be taken up only when all people from the corporate sector, policy sectors, and that gives the right kind of the knowledge, right kind of the package to the farmers, and lot capacity building is required at the farmers level. I think lot of discussion will take place, deliberations will be there, and very good recommendations will come out of this particular conference, because there are stalwarts from the entomology, from the other disciplines also. But it is now, one thing is certain, that now the time has come for the agriculture 4 and 5. Whatever the changes in the industries are taking place, agriculture cannot be do away with all these changes. We have to adopt all these changes of smart farming, all these changes of the robotics, like robots are doing the sprays, drones are doing the sprays. So how on the community basis plant protection can be taken, it is again a challenge, because there are several case studies at the global level. If we take the community level plant protection measures, then definitely cost of reduction is there, capacity definitely environmental stewardship can be protected, and definitely our farmers can have the easy of living and the business approach. With this, I extend my best wishes for the good deliberations and all success of this particular national conference. I once again congratulate to the Honorable Vice Chancellor and all their team for the successful organization and fantastic arrangement at the NPOT. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. जय हिंद, जय मेवाड़.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words of wisdom and guidance. Now, we invite Dr. S. N. Sushil, Director NBAIR, for his address. Sir.
Most respected, very dynamic Vice Chancellor of MPUAT, Dr. and my teacher, Dr. A.K. Karnatak sir. Today's chief guest, Dr. J.P. Singh, Plant Producer Advisor to Government of India, Dr. S.K. Sharma, ADG Education, Dr. S.C. Bhagwat, President EARA, Dr. Harish Mehta, CCFI, Dr. N.S. Barahot, and very dynamic Dean of the college, Dr. Mehla Saab, and all very distinguished guests sitting off the dais, esteemed ex-MLA Saab is sitting here, and all the very distinguished scientists, delegates, students, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, I must first congratulate Dr. Mehla and his team for organizing such a wonderful conference wherein a large number of delegates are participating. I am truly delighted to see and truly delighted to really join this conference. And the topic which he has chosen is definitely very apt and also very topical because most of the time we are talking of the sustainability. Sustainability is the buzzwords during, I think, first time Dr. Swaminathan sir started talking on sustainability and the paradigm shift. And then, but then now we are talking more on the sustainability with safe food. So definitely the plant protection role has become very, very important. And now the government is talking more on the Viksit Bharat 2047. That is our aim. So how to achieve it? Time is very, very short. The burgeoning population, every year 1.2 crores of people we are adding. Now 1.46 billions of people live in India. By 2047, we will be 1.61 billions. Now you can imagine the land is not going to increase, going to be remain same. 2.3% of the land holding which is given to India. So in that only the productivity has to go up. Somehow we have to feed the billions of people, and the responsibility is more not only India but also the multiple countries or our neighboring countries, friendly countries we have to feed. The India is, I must say, that we are talking on advances. We no way less than advanced with any of the country in the world. Any subject you talk of on the at least in plant protection. I work in a plant protection. You talk of any subject, we are there. Indians are publishing paper in any journal you name in the world. There we are publishing paper. You talk of any technology, whether you talk of the CRISPR-Cas, you talk of the dsRNA-based technology, you talk of anything. The some hurdles are there. That is how such conferences are very, very important. The policy level, some kind of discussion has to happen. And Dr. JP Singh is very much here, and some other regulators are also here. We'll discuss definitely. I am sure that during coming 2-3 days, we are going to discuss multiple things. Friends, there was a time in India that imperial entomologists used to come from abroad. The Britishers used to rule us. Imperial entomologists, you may recall, Niceville was first imperial entomologist. After that, Lefroy. Then after Lefroy, then Fletcher. So see, the continuously the Britishers were telling us what kind of entomology we should be doing, and the first PhD came to India after 60. That means even after getting the freedom, we got the PhDs after 60s. And thanks to Dr. H.S. Puthi, I think he was the first entomologist to become imperial entomologist. Later, he was first plant protection advisor to the government of India. Now, he also got degree from Cambridge, I think, Cambridge. And many of those, those days, anybody's biodata, if you see, they are all from the abroad, not from India. But thanks to our policymakers, thanks to all of you, that now India is fully equipped, fully strengthened. Recently, we had one, sir, at Bangalore, we had one conference, international conference from 10 countries. People came from US and many countries. In fact, they appreciated that we are no way less than any country in the world. That is there, and that is how International Institute of or International Organization of Biological Control (IOBC) they gave a proposal to us. They want to collaborate with us and have a conference, international their conference in Bangalore with us. That means that is the strength of India. So we are no way less than anyone. But only thing is now let us see the cutting edge research. Where we want to go. Where we are, we know, but where we want to go. Now industry is sitting here. Their demand is like biocontrol and safe chemical methods. Chemistry is coming, business is going on. Somehow we are managing pest. But then some of the new things like NPVs, we are talking about NPVs. Now they want some kind of cell line culture, some kind of bioreactors, because they don't want to go in vivo. They want secondary metabolites. They want peptide-based products. Now, such products we are now working. I appeal all the youngsters here. If you want any kind of collaboration with us, we are NBIR is ready to collaborate with any of the organization. So please join us with us. Any type of collaboration you want, we are there. Now recently, our minister was in our campus, Siraj Singh Chauhan, just 2 weeks back. I showed him multiple technologies. For example, dsRNA based technology. Now we have developed a technology against Lisnode arbonalis, you all know, Mechanolis hirsutus, mealybug, this grape mealybug, then fall armyworm. There are multiple things we have already developed. Now, what is required here? Dr. JP Singh is also sitting here. What is required? Somehow we need to have a kind of dialogue and see that such products see light of the day. See, point is, US EPA has already done. They have registered. What for we are waiting? How long we will wait? Already product is available with us. Let us register it and let us take it to the farmers, to the industries. Industries are also waiting to get such products. Let us try that, Dr. JP saying. Then secondly, secondary metabolite. And there are many synthetic biology. This is another area. See, now we want a kind of pathway rather than having like a mechanical pathway. Let us have a synthetic biology. And we have proven some of the pheromones that we are producing using synthetic biology. So can we think of India is nowhere less than any country. That's what I am mentioning every time. I can tell on any forum. And then, and that is how what is required. The R&D what India government is spending is very less. It is just 0.6% of the GDP. While China is investing 2.1% of GDP, USA is spending 2.8% of GDP. Israel people they are investing 4.1% of GDP, 4.3% by South Korea. Now, see, this is the condition. So now the best part is let us collaborate, let us share our resources, make more collaborations so that we all together grow. Whether it is MPUT, whether any university, we have presently with 26 universities and ICER Institute, we have collaboration and other organizations we have collaboration. Let us have more collaboration so that we all progress together, India progress together. Let us achieve the vision of the government, Viksit Bharat 2047 by in any case. So that is our motto. It should be our motto. Now another challenge, very often you are seeing invasive pests. Very often it is continuously. If you see 100 years, maybe my next my presentation I will show 1889, we reported apple aphid. Now, apple aphid till 1989, 100 years, 11 pests we reported. Now, last 10 years, there are 19 pests we reported. 19 pests. Now, 100 years, 11 pests. Last 10 years, 19 pests. It is all because of lot of trade is happening, a lot of international movement is happening, and that is how lot of invasive pests are coming. But we are giving answer to that. We have very recently cassava mealybug came. What we did, whenever pest comes, naturally natural enemy may not follow it. Many times pests will come, natural enemy may not come. What we did, we searched for natural enemy. We brought from ITA, International Institute of Tropical Agriculture, released it all the tapioca growing areas. Now, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and Pondicherry, all these areas we have released. Now, last week I was there. Now, complete control. Complete. I must say, complete control means it has become totally minor pest. Now, the production, which was normally 25 to 30 tons per hectare, had gone down in 2021 to 6 to 8 tons. Now it has regained to again 25 to 30 tons. Now the parasitoid, single parasitoid, without using single gram of pesticide, now the parasitoid is fully established, Anagarus lopezi, full control. That is what happened very recently. This is a very, very recent success story I am telling. Multiple cases are there. In my presentation, I will be showing all these. The point is, many times we say, if invasive comes, The only option is chemical pesticide. Why to go for chemical pesticide? The statistics of the government which says 53% of the total cultivated area, we are using chemical pesticide only. That means that is the only first option which is being adopted by the farmers. Next is 9.45%, where farmers are using both chemical and the both biopesticide together. And then there is 6% area where they are using only and only biopesticide. But still there are 31% area where nothing, no pesticide is used. So what is happening there? Let us evaluate all the youngsters. Please see that chemical pesticide is not the option. There are multiple options available which will give you excellent result. Only thing you have to apply your mind. IPM we are talking every time, but IPM, let us work on the ISA based IPM, agro ecosystem analysis based IPM, not just going with the ETL. The number is this much, spray. Number is this much, spray. No, please look at it very critically. You have to see that whether actually the plant compensation ability is there, what is the stage of the plant, actually it is required or not required. That is what, this climatic condition. Then pest and defender ratio is also equally important. Pest and defender ratio. Please keep always in mind, if the defender and pest ratio is properly balanced, so 100% you will get an excellent result. No need to go for any, you must be knowing many cases. I can just tell one example, very glaring example. It was a whitefly problem in 2015, just to give you a sort of understanding on the subject. Whitefly problem was the 2015 when 19 farmers in Punjab committed suicide. And that time there was a committee made, Dr. Dalwai sir was there and I was there. I was that time PPA, Plant Person Advisor, Delhi. So a committee was made that time. Both of us were asked to go to Punjab and see the situation and give a report. That time we gave a report. You all may recall that time Punjab government director of agriculture was also arrested, and there was a lot of hue and cry. And we volunteered in our RPTL, more than 900 samples day and night. It was all sample testing was done in both the RPTLs in Chandigarh and also the Kanpur. So, so what happened? The what we policy which we have given a paper that there should not be sale of the pesticide unless it is required. 6 whitefly per leaf, upper leaf is a ETL for that. Now, if it is crossing 6, simple water, because there is no rain, if there is a dry spell, then only whitefly problem will flare up. Now, if there is no rain, then if you simple spray is also will work, 100% will work. But then the problem, when you tell to the farmer, just go for a simple spray, he may not agree. So water spray. So what we recommended that put some neem oil or something and go for spray. And that is how some 2 lakh hectare area that year, next year similar situation. But since not a single gram of pesticide was sold without the proper recommendation by the recognized officer, and above the spout there were some supervisor. Now sale was totally restricted, complete area. To my surprise, I must say, again 2016, same time July end, there was a flare up. There was some parliament question was raised. Immediately committee was made. I was there, and 2, 3, 5, 6 people were there. We started from Delhi, entered from Sirsa, and in Sirsa, first fields started coming. We just got down in the field, lot of chrysoperla, full of chrysoperla in the field. That means since there was no spraying, so chrysoperla predators were in huge number. That I've never seen that many number of chrysoperla predators in the field. So point is, and then that year only 217 hectare area something it was above ETL, and there were only spray in that much area. So what normally happens, the very few insects comes, the farmers will start spraying. Let us educate farmers not to go for any kind of spraying. Already ecosystem services are provided by the biocontrol agents, are there. Ignorantly, they are simply killing the biocontrol agents. So that is what education is very important. Awareness is very important. and the new products should see light of the day, because whatever products industry, thanks to the industry, they are bringing a huge number of products, some 359, maybe more number. Dr. J.P. Singh can tell what is available in the site. 359 molecules they have registered up to March 25, some 1044 formulations. See, the pesticides are available, label claim is the issue or not issue, that is a different thing. Farmers will anyway spray. But let us educate them, if at all it is not required, why to go for a spray? And NBIR at Bangalore, we are maintaining 137 species and strains of biocontrol agents live cultures, which is highest in not only in India, I am yet to see any country in the world where 137 species live culture maintenance. Only if you talk of trichogramma, more than 20 species of trichogramma we are maintaining here. So here is the organization. If you want any kind of training, we are ready to give. Training anybody can give. But then we are here to provide you nucleus culture also and all technological backstopping. If you want any kind of technological backstopping, we are always there. Some of the very active states I have seen very few months back, only 1 year back, Mizoram's agriculture minister came to Bangalore to our institute. He was so mesmerized to see the biocontrol agents and all that. And then after going back, he has sanctioned immediately one full building of biological control. And then their three secretary and 2-3 officers came again to NBIR. Finally, they got inaugurated. Now the biocontrol agent they are providing. So likewise, there are, see, normally what is happening, microbial and macrobial, two options are there. Microbial industry is there, industry is interested only in that because they can bottle it, they can using fermenters, it is easy to carry. But the macrobial, very few people are interested. Hardly 225 functional laboratories of biological control are there in India. 225. Data may say something, but what data we have got from the state government, it is functional one is 225. This is very, very less numbers. I think this number has to be increased. There are so many Krishi Vigyan Kendras, 731 Krishi Vigyan Kendras are there. Same thing I told to our Honorable Minister, he was 2 weeks back in our campus. He was very much thrilled to listen that, because what is happening, farmers when they apply microbial, parasitoids and predators, they move to other field. They are not interested. They say why I should release, because it is going to the other field. So now the non-profit making organizations should first come forward. They are really good products. So all these KVKs, I appeal all these KVKs to join our hand, take a training. Already Northeast KVKs, they have started coming and taking training. And we are providing nucleus culture. So if all these natural enemies are available in the field, naturally 90% chances are there that you don't need a single gram of pesticide. They will control. But then, if at all it is required, definitely go for the pesticide as a last resort, but not as a first resort. So, I hope that we are going to have a lot of discussion during last 2-3 days, and I must thank Dr. Mehla Saab for inviting me. I'm really happy and to see my teacher, my guru. He taught me, sir taught me courses in Pantnagar, and I'm his student. And also my friend Dr. J.P. Singh and all the very senior people here. I'm really thankful to Dr. Mehla and entire team for inviting me. So wish you all the best for a very, very fruitful discussion during coming 3 days. Thank you so much. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your in-depth thought on the subject. Now, we move forward for the release of few publications. May we request Honorable Chief Guest and Honorable Dias to perform the release with their lotus hands. फर्स्ट तकनीकी पुस्तक जैविक कीटनाशी एवं जैव नियंत्रक कारकों द्वारा कीट रोग प्रबंधन. All the authors and editors of the publication. First of all, abstract book of this national conference. All the authors are requested and invited on the stage for the release. Abstract of this 3 days international national conference advances in sustainable plant protection under changing agriculture scenario. तकनीकी पुस्तक जैविक कीटनाशी एवं जैव नियंत्रक कारकों द्वारा कीट रोग प्रबंधन. Authors and editors are invited on the stage. Manoj Kumar Mahela, Dr. G. Shiv Kumar, Dr. Hemant Swami, Dr. Suresh Kumar, Dr. S. Ramesh Babu, Dr. Virendra Singh, Dr. R. N. Bunkar, Dr. Virendra Singh, हेमंत गुजर, आप सभी को बहुत बहुत बधाई. तकनीकी पुस्तक टमाटर की उन्नत खेती. टमाटर की उन्नत खेती डॉक्टर मनोज कुमार महला, जी शिव कुमार, डॉक्टर एस रमेश बाबू, वीरेंद्र सिंह, डॉक्टर हेमंत स्वामी, डॉक्टर सुरेश कुमार, शीनम तेजा, किशोर कुमार. एक तकनीकी फोल्डर ट्राइकोडर्मा जैव रोगनाशी फफूंद का उत्पादन एवं उपयोग. डॉक्टर आर एन बुनकर, डॉक्टर एस रमेश बाबू, डॉक्टर मनोज कुमार महला, डॉक्टर सुरेश कुमार, डॉक्टर वीरेंद्र सिंह. आप सभी को बहुत बहुत बधाई. Thank you so much. Now it is time to recognize those whose hard work and dedication reflects in the present shape of the organization, society, or association. We request all the dignitaries to please present awards and honors to the most deserved personalities. First, we are presenting Bharatiya Krishi Gaurav Award by presenting shawl, citation, and memento for their contribution in the field and association as well. Before that, we are presenting a short video on that. Dr. R.S. Paroda, former Director General of the Indian Council of Agricultural Research, ICAR, and Secretary, Department of Agricultural Research and Extension Education there, Government of India, is recognized for his transformative contribution to agricultural science and institutional development. A visionary leader, he modernized India's national agricultural research system and was instrumental in establishing over 30 institutions, including the National Gene Bank. Currently, Sir continues to advance agricultural sciences as chairman of the Trust for Advancement of Agricultural Sciences, New Delhi. On the occasion of his 83rd birthday, Baroda Sir's video has been released, which inspires us all. We would now like to present the video.
A sustainable revolution never starts with a bang, but begins with a seed, a vision, and determination of a single person. This is the story of one such individual, a revolutionary who empowered India to produce millions of additional tons of food grains, precisely when the nation needed it the most.
Every year, whether it was India, whether it was FAO, whether it was in CJR, he has left his footprints on the sands of time.
A pioneer who built one of the world's largest plant gene banks, ensuring conservation of our rich genetic heritage. If there were a second life, I would like to be an agricultural scientist, just like him, a go-getter who ensured release of Bt cotton and promoted crop hybrids, elevating India's status to global level.
We have interacted with him quite often in the regulatory space. And true to his word, we had all his support, which culminated in PPT cotton getting approved by the government of India.
A leader who forged global alliances, aiding nations across Asia and Central Asia to become food secure.
We have fought side by side for many noble causes, to provide food security for the poor and the destitute, to enable smallholder farmers to benefit from the best that science has to offer.
A transformer who revolutionized Indian agricultural research, leading ICAR to an unprecedented height.
When you think of ICR, you think of Dr. Trump.
A visionary who reshaped the destiny of millions of farmers and championed the cause of food security worldwide. This is the remarkable story of Dr. Baroda, the architect of modern national agricultural research system whose influence extends far beyond India's borders. A visionary par excellence, Dr. R.S. Baroda. Promise, a humble beginning. In the arid fields surrounding the village sat a young boy, unaware that he was destined to become the driving force behind modernization of India's agricultural landscape. After excelling in village school, he moved to Dayanand College, Ajmer, and then to the Rajasthan College of Agriculture, Udaipur, earning a gold medal for his masters in plant breeding and genetics. Serving as the General Secretary and President of Student Unions, he displayed a remarkable leadership and the ability to connect with people. Encouraged by his mother to pursue higher education, he secured a Commonwealth scholarship for postdoctoral research in the United Kingdom. Will you stay in these green pastures or return back to help your own people to grow food? A simple question from a British gardener changed everything.
It was quite like a bolt to me, and I decided immediately that I would not accept the offers that I had, but would return back to my country.
Returning home, Dr. Baroda joined the Haryana Agricultural University, Hisar, where in a short span, he revitalized the forage research program, earning the prestigious Rafi Ahmed Kidwai Prize and the ICAR Best Team Research Award. In 1985, he became director of the National Bureau of Plant Genetic Resources, New Delhi. With meager funds and no land, a situation in which generally one would have stepped back, Dr. Baroda took up the challenge. Determined to build India's national gene bank, he managed to get a $24 million grant from USA and successfully commissioned the second largest and most modern gene bank in 1996 that safeguards more than 480,000 plant germplasm collections. Impressed by the center of Iowa State University, where the first crop science congress was held in 1992, Dr. Baroda established the state-of-the-art National Agriculture Science Center at New Delhi in 2001. He became the second agricultural scientist after Dr. Swaminathan to preside over the prestigious Indian Science Congress in 2001. As Director General ICAR 1994 to 2001, he created 13 new ICAR institutes and the first Central Agricultural University. He successfully secured the US $240 million World Bank project in 1988 for organization and management reforms, including innovative eco-regional research programs and initiation of several key institutions along with computerization and renovations of labs and buildings. In response to a call by late Prime Minister Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Dr. Paroda established the Trust for Advancement of Agricultural Sciences to link science to society. Today, the trust has become an influential and vibrant think tank for agricultural policy advocacy and public awareness. His vision and work transcended borders. He strengthened a body, serving as its executive secretary for 22 years, uniting Asian countries NARS for shared research goals and collaborations. Later, heading a World Bank funded CGIAR program for Central Asia and the Caucasus, he created a regional forum, Kukari, and established gene banks across 8 countries, earning him the title Gene Guru. The ICRISAT Gene Bank, largest among CGIAR centers and the Gene Bank in Kazakhstan, are named in his honor. He also established the Global Forum on Agricultural Research and FAO, Rome, in 1997 and served as its founder chairman till 2001. From receiving one of India's highest civilian awards, the Padma Bhushan in 1998, to numerous accolades, awards, fellowship of many academies globally, and honorary doctorate of 21 universities. Dr. Paroda stands tall among the global agricultural leaders.
He is the modern Swaminathan of India and the global south.
From a modest village in Rajasthan towards shaping agricultural futures around the globe, Dr. Paroda's life exemplifies vision, resilience, and an unyielding spirit of service. He not only transformed India's agricultural destiny, but even today continues to plant seeds of hope for millions for a flourishing tomorrow, inspiring young generations to ensure a brighter future for all. A visionary par excellence, Dr. R.S. Baroda.
हम सभी ने अभी देखा पद्म भूषण डॉक्टर राजेंद्र सिंह परोदा, चेयरमैन TAAS न्यू दिल्ली का एक बहुत ही सुंदर वीडियो। भारतीय कृषि गौरव अवार्ड से आज हम उन्हें सम्मानित कर रहे हैं। जोरदार तालियों से उनका स्वागत। सभागार में उपस्थित सभी से एक बार पुनः मैं कहूंगी, राजस्थान कृषि रत्न अवार्ड से हम सम्मानित आज कर रहे हैं डॉक्टर अजीत कुमार कर्नाटक सर को, ऑनरेबल वाइस चांसलर MPUAT उदयपुर। भारतीय कृषि गौरव अवार्ड पद्म भूषण डॉक्टर राजेंद्र सिंह परोदा, चेयरमैन TAAS न्यू दिल्ली। ये आज हमारे लिए सम्मान की बात है।
थोड़ी कम रखो। लाइव वो चल रहा है। परमादरणीय माननीय बड़ौदा साहब का अवार्ड आदरणीय भगीरथ जी ने ग्रहण किया है, इसके लिए उनको मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ। आपसे अनुरोध करूंगा कि दो शब्द मैं अपने विचार यहाँ पर व्यक्त करें। भगीरथ जी।
Thank you so much. So, on behalf of Dr. Rajendra Singh Paroda, we lovingly call him Raj Paroda. We celebrated his 83rd birthday on 28th of August at National Agriculture Science Center. Let me tell you, and on behalf of Dr. Paroda sir, I feel so delighted that I got this opportunity to receive this award from the university. Dr. Paroda conveyed his greetings to the Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir Karnataka Sir, the family of Maharana Pratap Agriculture University, to the RCA and Board of Management and everyone. But more importantly, he told me that please communicate to the scientists, researchers, students, that we need to live in the spirit of Dr. Raj Paroda. That spirit is that more than what we can do for us, we need to think of what we can do for those whom we're supposed to serve. So these are the messages that I got from Dr. Raj Paroda that I wanted to communicate. But sir, I'm going to take 2 more minutes. I work in Rajasthan. I'm based at Jodhpur. I'm being guided by Dr. Paroda and Dr. CD my day in, day out. And I run a very small organization there. I would be little biased to what I do in Rajasthan for the state of Rajasthan. And I would like to share some thoughts of the work that I'm doing, sir. Globally, the market for agriculture and the demand for foods, the food that's being produced using technologies that confirm the safety is becoming paramount. Sanitary and phytosanitary measures, technical barrier to trade becoming absolutely necessary in the global environment, in the trade that we have in the world. These are becoming even more and more stringent as we progress in the future. Our ability, collective ability of all of us, the entomologists, the pathologists, the crop protection people, I believe everything that I see, what's happening in India and across the world, everything boils down to crop protection. Whether it is MRL requirements, whether it is organic, whether it is anything that we do on food, our disciplines becoming absolutely necessary. And I think it is our collective responsibility that talking that we have everything, if we can deliver something that we have to the farming community that need us more than anyone else today. Sir, this particular season has been not good for the farming community. Whether you go to southern Rajasthan, eastern, western, everywhere, 90% of our pearl millet is gone. Sir, is almost gone. Mung bean is gone. Farmers are facing huge problems. The new pests and diseases that are emerging today, and I would like to give you example, let's say in pomegranate. Sir, we have such a complex that none of the even scientists on ground understand the exact situation of whether it is because of the bacteria or the fungal or the combination of insect and pest. So I think I will not take much time. Probably if I get time in the next session, I'll share a few more thoughts. But on behalf of Dr. Paroda, I would like to congratulate all of you, and let's bring this spirit, the passion, compassion, the empathy that Dr. Paroda has in all of us for the future of food security. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. We are honored to offer this award. Now, next, Rajasthan Krishi Ratna Award, Dr. Ajit Kumar Karnatak, Honorable Vice Chancellor, MPUT Udaipur. Outstanding Contribution Award, Dr. Anil Kumar, ADG Coordination, ICR, New Delhi. Excellence in Plant Protection Award, Dr. J.P. Singh, Plant Protection Advisor, DPPQS, MA and FU, Government of India. Lifetime Achievement Award, Dr. S. N. Sushi, Director, ICR, NBAIR, Bengaluru, Karnataka, India. Excellence in Agriculture Award, Dr. S. K. Sharma, ADG, HRM, ICR, New Delhi. Lifetime Achievement Award, Dr. O.P. Gill, former Vice Chancellor, MPUT, Udaipur. Lifetime Achievement Award, Dr. O.P. Gill, former Vice Chancellor, MPUT. Agritech Innovation Award, Shri Nan Kishore Meheria, former MLA, Fatehpur Sikar. Dr. S.C. Bharadwaj, retired professor and president, Entomological Research Association, MPUT, Udaipur, Legend of Entomology Award. Dr. S.C. Bharadwaj, Legion of Entomology Award. Legend of Entomology Award, Dr. Amarnath Sharma, ex-Chief Scientist, ICR NRC Soyabean. Dr. Amarnath Sharma, ex-Chief Scientist, ICR NRC Soyabean, Legend of Entomology Award. Next, Pollinator Conservation Excellence Award, Dr. Poonam Srivastav, Professor, Department of Entomology, GBPUAT Pantanagar. Scientist Farmer Connect Award, Dr. Bhagirath Chaudhary, Founder and Director, South Asia Biotechnology Center, Scientist Farmer Connect Award, Dr. Bhagirath Chaudhary. Excellence in Plant Protection Award, Dr. Srinivas Babu Kurra, Scientist.
एडमिट हो गए बता दो नहीं ना 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 आ जाएंगे सर आ जाएंगे नहीं आए
बीच में आए थे सप्तमी लिख के बीच
ना नहीं आए खुला वही है खुला वही से नहीं आए रिजॉइन कीजिए सर
इस कार्यक्रम को हम आगे जारी रखेंगे। हमारे बीच मंत्री जी ऑनलाइन जुड़ रहे हैं। श्री भागीरथ जी चौधरी, ऑनरेबल यूनियन मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट एग्रीकल्चर एंड फार्मर्स वेलफेयर, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया, जो कि कुछ ही क्षणों में हमारे साथ ऑनलाइन होंगे।
शेयर कर दो ये स्क्रीन शेयर कर दो यूट्यूब पे भी गूगल मीट
अरे क्यों शेयर करो फालतू में लोग दूसरे जुड़ जाएंगे ना
ना यूट्यूब की बात है यूट्यूब पे गूगल मीट
यूट्यूब पे तो है ना चल रही है
गूगल मीट
फिर और कोई दूसरे लोग को ज्वाइन कर जाएंगे
यूट्यूब पे क्या सर
हाँ तो यूट्यूब पे भी तो लिंक लेकर नहीं होगा यूट्यूब पे तो ऑलरेडी है ना
लेकिन गूगल मीट नहीं दिखेगा जो अपन कल कर रहे थे ना वो नहीं दिखेगा आगे आगे हाँ आगे आगे ना साउंड साउंड नीचे आनी चाहिए साउंड
फोन कहाँ गया?
इस कार्यक्रम राष्ट्रीय सम्मेलन बदलते कृषि परिदृश्य में सतत पौध संरक्षण में प्रगति जो कि 3 दिवसीय है, उसमें माननीय भागीरथ जी चौधरी, ऑनरेबल यूनियन मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट एग्रीकल्चर एंड फार्मर्स वेलफेयर, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का हार्दिक स्वागत एवं अभिनंदन करते हैं। माननीय महोदय को आमंत्रित करते हैं आशीर्वचन के लिए। माननीय महोदय।
इनपुट वन पिन करा मोबाइल पे
बड़ा
इन
बंद
वाचन
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद माननीय महोदय, आपने अपने व्यस्ततम समय में से यहाँ हमारे लिए ऑनलाइन यह जो समय निकाला, उसके लिए आपको हृदय से धन्यवाद अर्पित करते हैं और आशा करते हैं कि आप इन 3 दिवस में जैसा भी आपका समय होगा, आप हमें आपके आशीर्वचनों से सौभाग्य प्रदान करेंगे। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। अवार्ड सेरेमनी को आगे बढ़ाते हुए एक्सीलेंस इन प्लांट प्रोटेक्शन अवार्ड डॉक्टर श्रीनिवास बाबू कुर्रा, साइंटिस्ट आईसीआर, इंडियन इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ मिलेट्स रिसर्च, राजेंद्र नगर, हैदराबाद। क्या सभा में उपस्थित हैं डॉक्टर श्रीनिवास बाबू कुर्रा? कॉर्पोरेट सेक्टर में एक्सीलेंस इन प्लांट प्रोटेक्शन अवार्ड डॉक्टर अजीत चहल, बायर क्रॉप साइंस लिमिटेड, इंडिया। Industry Academia Partnership Award, Dr. Ajit Kumar, UPL, India. Young Corporate Award, Dr. Anand Jha, UPL, India. Outstanding Achievement Award, Mr. Harish Mehta, Senior Advisor, CCFI, New Delhi. Excellence in Plant Protection Award, Dr. K. N. Singh, Vice President, Garda Chemical Limited. Rising Star in Plant Protection Award, Dr. Sushil Kumar Mishra, Vice President, R&RA Crystal Crop Protection Limited, Delhi. Rising Star in Plant Protection Award, Dr. Sushil Kumar Mishra. Legend of Crop Protection Award, Mr. Narendra Singh Barhat, MD, Aristo Biotech and Life Sciences Limited, Vadodara.
वन नंबर वन नहीं टू हाँ सॉरी अब वन नंबर वही करें
Corporate Leadership in Agro-Industry Award, Dr. R.G. Agrawal, Chairman, Dhanuka Agritech Limited, Gurugram, India. Excellence in Plant Protection Award, Dr. Ravindra Singh, Head, Production Development, PI Industry Limited. Public-Private Partnership Award, Mr. Neeraj Yadav, DDO NABARD, Udaipur. Lifetime Achievement Award, Dr. P.K. Chakrabarti, former ADG ICR and member ASRB, New Delhi. Corporate Leadership Award, Dr. Manish Jain, General Manager, R&RA, Sumitomo Chemical India Limited, New Delhi. Excellence in Plant Protection Award, Mr. K.S. Tyagarajan, Head Corporate Affairs and Sustainability, PI Industries Limited, Mumbai. Now it's time to Fellow Entomology Research Association Award, Distinguished Fellow of ERA, Dr. Akhil Srivastav, ex-professor Entomology, RC Udaipur. Dr. Akhil Srivastav, ex-professor Entomology, RCA, Distinguished Fellow of Entomology Research Association. Eminent Fellow of ERA, Dr. Anil Vyas, ex-assistant professor, Entomology, RCA, MPUT, Udaipur. Eminent Fellow of ERA, Dr. Arjun Baloda, Professor, SKNAU, Jobne. Distinguished Fellow of ERA, Dr. Ashok Ehlawat, ex-professor, Dr. Ashok Ehlawat, ex-professor, DOE, RCU, Udaipur. Distinguished Fellow. Eminent Fellow of ERA, Dr. B.L. Jat, Professor, SKNAU, Jobne. Dr. P.K. Borad, Professor and Head Entomology, AAU Anand, Distinguished Fellow of ERA. Dr. P.K. Borad. Dr. K.L. Jinger, Professor, College of Agriculture, MPIT, Bhilwara, Eminent Fellow of ERA. Dr. K.L. Jinger. Dr. K.C. Sharma, Principal Scientist, NIBSM, Baronda, Raipur, Young Fellow of ERA. Dr. K.C. Sharma, Dr. Uma Shankar Sharma, ex-Vice Chancellor, MPAT Udaipur, Distinguished Fellow of Entomology Research Association. Dr. Veer Singh, Professor SKRU Bikaner, Eminent Fellow of ERA. Dr. Veer Singh, Professor SKRU Bikaner, Eminent Fellow of ERA. Dr. H. L. Deshwal, ZDR ARS SKRU Bikaner, Eminent Fellow of ERA. Dr. R. Swaminathan, Emeritus Professor, MPAT Udaipur, Eminent Fellow of ERA. Dr. R. Swaminathan, sir. Thank you so much, Daz. This day will going to be historic, as we have with us renowned personality to bless and grace the occasion. We would like to request today's chief guest, Dr. J.P. Singh, Plant Protection Advisor, DPPQS, Government of India, to bless us. Sir.
आप सभी को मेरा नमस्कार। मंच पर विराजमान परम आदरणीय डॉक्टर के कर्नाटक, my guru and vice chancellor of MPUAT, very senior professor, very senior academician, Dr. Bhardwaj, chairman of this program, Dr. San Susil, ex-plant protection advisor and presently director, National Bureau of Agriculture Important Resources, Insect Resources, ICR. Dr. S.K. Sarma, ADG HRM. Harish Ji, CCFI. Devinder Barat Ji from Aristo, MD Aristo. Dr. Mehla, very distinguished guests in the audience, scientists, teachers, students, scientists from outside institutes from various states. I'm really delighted to be part of, yes, of course, the industry also, participants from various industry. I'm really delighted to be part of this August gathering. And सबसे पहले तो मैं इस धरती को प्रणाम करता हूं जिसने वीरों की धरती को प्रणाम करता हूं जिसने बहुत अच्छी अच्छी अलमुनाई दिए इस इंस्टीट्यूट ने और वो न कि प्रदेश में बल्कि प्रदेश के बाहर भी और अंतर्राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर भी अपना उनका जो बहुल्य योगदान है उसकी हम लोग एक बार को उन्हें याद करते हैं और उनके लिए हम बहुत ही कृतज्ञ हैं कि उन्होंने एक छोटी सी जगह से उठ के और एक बड़े बड़े जो आयाम हैं उनको अचीव किया। बड़े बड़े जो अचीवमेंट्स हैं उनको किसानों के लिए, जनता के लिए, फूड सिक्योरिटी के लिए, बायोडाइवर्सिटी के लिए जो काम किए वो बहुत ही सराहनीय है। मैं ERA का भी तहे दिल से शुक्रिया करता हूं कि उन्होंने जो विभिन्न क्षेत्र में अचीवर्स हैं उनके योगदान को एक्नॉलेज किया और उनको सराहा, उनका हौसला बढ़ाया। इसमें डॉक्टर कर्नाटक साहब और जितने भी बाकी लोग हैं आयोजक उनका मैं तहे दिल से शुक्रगुजार हूँ और उन्होंने बहुत ही सराहनीय काम किया है। राजस्थान से मेरा नाता, क्योंकि राजस्थान मेरा कार्य क्षेत्र भी रहा है और मैं जानता हूँ यहाँ की धरती में, यहाँ के वातावरण में कितनी एनर्जी है। मुझे याद है जब 2019 में हम लोकस कंट्रोल को लीड कर रहे थे, जब लोकस का वेस्टर्न सेक्टर से अटैक हुआ था तो 19 में और फिर कोरोना काल में, तो यहाँ के जो सभी लेवल पे जो भले प्रशासन है, भले किसान है, भले यहाँ के राजनेता हैं या आम पब्लिक है, उनका इतना सहयोग उसमें रहा। नहीं तो हमारे लिए, देश के लिए बहुत बड़ी मुसीबत थी 2019 में और हमने सबका सहयोग लेके उस कार्य को बहुत ही अच्छा, और जिसका पूरे वर्ल्ड में अभी भी वो लोग सोचते हैं कि इतने कम समय में इतने सारे जो उस टाइम में 250 से ज्यादा स्वाम्स हमारे इन्फ्iltrated किए थे 2019 में और 2020 में भी लगभग 200 से 250 के बीच में थे। और उस समय रहते हमने जो देश की जो फूड सिक्योरिटी के लिए जो चैलेंज था उसको यहाँ के लोगों के साथ, यहाँ के लोगों के सहयोग से हमने उसको समय रहते उसको अचीव किया था। एंड इट वाज अ वंडरफुल efforts. It was recognized everywhere in the world, even by FAO, because the drone was used first time to control the desert locusts. And that time we were not having even the desired equipments. There was no nozzle which were devised for locust control, because you need very fine, droplets to control the desert locust if you use ultra low volume sprays. And that time I have seen there was only one pesticide was recommended, but within 15 to 20 days, I think this was with the help of the registration committee or Central Insecticide Board, we were achieved to include more than 14 and 15 new formulations. आज का जो विषय है बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण विषय है, advances in sustainable plant production under changing agriculture scenarios. जब हम प्लांट प्रोडक्शन की बात करते हैं तो जनरली वी टॉक अबाउट पेस्टिसाइड, वी टॉक अबाउट IPM प्रोग्राम, वी टॉक अबाउट ट्रांसप्लांटरी थ्रेट्स, बट प्लांट प्रोडक्शन इज बियॉन्ड ऑल दिस। हमारे देश में हमारी जनता को, हमारे सभी जो डिफरेंट लेवल पे जो हमारे लोग काम करते हैं इस क्षेत्र में, भले हमारी इंडस्ट्री है, भले हमारा किसान है, भले पॉलिसी मेकर्स हैं, या जो भी लोग इससे जुड़े हुए हैं,
वो कैसे अफेक्ट करता है। वैसे बहुत सारी चीजें डॉक्टर सुशील ने आपसे शेयर की कि देखिए प्लांट प्रोटेक्शन में जो सबसे पहले हमारी थ्रेट होती है आउटसाइड थ्रेट होती है। PL 480 में जब हमें वीट मिला गिफ्ट में USA से, तो हमें पार्थेनियम वीट हमें गिफ्ट में मिला। And there's an estimation, if we really want to eradicate Parthenium from the country, we require 2 lakh crore rupees, even more than that. It was estimation of more than 10 years back. Now I think this amount required to be doubled to eradicate this. And it's not possible at all because it's not only affecting the agricultural land, but it's also affecting the health of the known targets, the human, the animals. And how much you spend the similar kind of problems, these are also directly related to the plant protection. So there are so many biosecurity threats. There are so many threats indigenously, where we always say that there's a estimation of pests, the crop loss due to pests somewhere from 15 to 25%, and which in terms of rupees, it comes around 2 lakh, 2.5 lakh crore rupees every year. I think it should be more than that because this is the rough estimation and keeps fluctuating. And all the time, the pesticide remain on target. Though we are investing our efforts at different level, whether it's at university or institute from states or Indian Council of Agriculture Research or any international collaboration, even the industry, they are investing in other alternative uh, alternative efforts which can be used as a valuable inputs for not only for pest control but pest management. But the problem is for the farmers keep is a part of amount out of its investment which can be invested to procure plant production measures such as quality input. And we have so many different nook and corners, so many advice, so many recommendations for the farmers, even for the extension workers. And end of the day, the farmers get confused. Then farmers really want to assure that if I really want to get rid of the pest problems, which would be the best intervention? And until recently, farmers are convinced that the only chemical is the only solution for them. But this is not true. We all are aware that the biocontrol agents or biointensive pest management mechanism need a lot of patience, require a cost in the agro-ecosystem, require supplementary efforts through augmentative biocontrol or inundative release or various kind of actions. Now, the Directorate of Plant Production, Quarantine and Storage is implementing two acts on these two. One is to protect country from the biosecurity threats, as Dr. Cecil rightly mentioned that in the past few years, we have seen so many alien species like fall armyworm, the pinworm of tomato, there are rugose whitefly, there are so many. And the problem of this is the regulatory. We are trying to convince that unlike Australia, unlike New Zealand or US, if we have a regulatory mechanism in the country, we cannot achieve this because the plant quarantine or biosecurity efforts should remain the first line of defense for the country. Then only you can achieve these efforts. We have tried twice to bring a new act on this, and we're still trying to work on this. And I think we hope in near future we will be able to achieve this landmark for not only for the country, but for the farmers and for the public, because it's not only affect the farmers for country's biodiversity, country food security, but it affect the livelihood, the export, health, because so many after effects involved to handle those biosecurity threats. When we talk about plant production from export point of view, yes, there are various challenges now, because whatever pesticides are approved by the registration committee, there are 340 or 350 plus technicals are approved, more than 1000 formulations are approved. And I remember in 2006, I have seen when I have collected the package of practices from the universities and some of the institutes, we were surprised to see that some of the recommendations were not at all approved by the Central Insecticide Board and Registration Committee. They were just recommendation were just based on the bioefficacy trials conducted at local level, and they were included in the package of practices. And this was become a serious issue, and subsequently there was some hand-holding, some sensitization, and then of late everyone realized that we have to have a recommendation which are approved by the regulatory body, because once the MRL issue comes for export, then nobody is there to rescue you, and you lose your export. The exporter lose export, and the consequences actually affecting the farmers. So there are similar issues when we talk about IPM inputs. We recommend, the university recommend, the institute recommends. We talk a lot that there are so many alternates are available. But if we see the situation at ground level, it's very difficult. If you visit different parts of the country from north to south, east to west, you will find a certain product which are popular among us dealers and farmers. The farmers consult dealers, and then they recommend, keep on recommending those molecules. It's not that pesticide doesn't require. They are very important part of our agriculture production system. We certainly require. But optimum use of these agriculture inputs, the plant production inputs, need its proper place, giving due importance to other alternate methods. Alternate method, if you go to any pesticide dealer, now even during last 2 days national conference in Delhi, we had consulted the states to get some suggestions on this. And most of the states are of the view, then there should be some regulatory provisions. It's just thinking, it's not that it is a proposal, it's in the thought process of various states and the central government. Then if a farmer getting only pesticides and no availability of biopesticide and other alternative inputs are there, and they don't have choice, they don't have availability, then farmers can't be blamed. There are other issues. If availability is there, the self-life issues with the biopesticides. There are biocontrol agents. There are no standard available. There's no BIS available for most of the biopesticide. Even none of the biopesticide is covered under BIS standard. No biocontrol agent is covered under BIS standard. So now we have, being a chairman of FAD, Food and Agriculture this department committee in the BIS. So we have took this initiative. We are bringing all these biopesticide under BIS. We are working on it, and I appeal to those who are really interested and wants to join these efforts. We will certainly invite you to be part of this great effort. Similarly, the product like pheromone, they are being used popularly in most of the states for trapping, even some of the pheromones for metic disruptions like leaves, the POB rope. but there's no, because those products are registered where we can expect there's some standardization. But where the products are not registered, like pheromones trap are being used, so we do not have any idea what farmers are getting. So we are working really hard to develop standards on those areas also, and all the effective products which are not under the registration regime, we really want to have the effective and quick BIS so that the quality products are ensured to the farmers and they can take complete advantage of it. There are various issues in the plant production. A lot of planting material is being, imported into the country. There's a need to develop very effective post anti-quarantine measures. We are working with various institutes to develop very quick diagnostic, methods, remote diagnostic protocols, facilities, infrastructures, and we really want to have the effective infrastructure to deal with all these challenges we can affect not the near future, but it affect the long term, the everyone's cause, the country's cause. So those who can, every institute they have expertise in some of the areas, some can excel, and they can really come forward to contribute to invest their efforts into such area. Recently, we have introduced one of the finest program, National Pest Surveillance System. And the beauty of this program is the farmer sitting in the field can take photograph utilizing identification module of 900 plus pests and diseases and physiological disorders. Immediately can get identification and immediately get advice in the phone itself. But the biggest problem is when we really wanted to develop some logics to have an idea that what will be the economic threshold level for each pest and diseases. There's a hardly ETLs are available for all the pest and disease in the country. I really I really feel bad about it because we are such a large country. We have so many institutes, so many scientists. They have worked in the past. It was a favorite area, but no, it's no more a favorite area of the scientific community. We really invite you to invest your effort into this. And if someone want some even project into this, I think the government can consider, and especially the serious pests can be covered, and where because ETL is such an area where it keeps on changing, and we need to have the revised ETLs over a period of time, especially for the national pests and regional pests and the important local pests. Same time, we are regularly undermining the effective contribution of the biocontrol agents. That is a need of the hour to highlight their contribution, and whether it's a predator, it's a parasitoid, it's a parasites or antagonist fungi or anything else. I've seen a lot of problem of white grub. It's being discussed every year, lot of projects, lot of funding took place, but still the situation is worse. Where are we going? If up to 25-30% losses were there 40 years back, and we are not able to reduce this loss, so we have to think very seriously about it. That's why farmers only get one solution and they look towards chemical. And after some time, when desired results are not there, they really get demoralized, they really feel dejected. And there, we need to introspect and we need to help, we need to handhold the farmers and we need to support creating some of the hope at local level. And if different agro-ecosystem, such efforts are created, I think we can find some solution for these farmers. मुझे बहुत खुशी है कि इतने एनर्जी के साथ इस प्रोग्राम को आप लोग रन कर रहे हैं एंड ये 3 दिन तक प्रोग्राम चलेगा। मैं भी चाहता था कि 3 दिन आप लोगों के साथ में मैं भी अपना कुछ ज्ञान बढ़ाऊं, और क्योंकि हम लोग रेगुलेटर्स में, हम लोग जब रेगुलेशन के साथ डील करते हैं तो नॉलेज हमारी आप ही लोगों से आती है, और ऐसे प्रोग्राम में आपके जो भी रिकमेंडेशंस होती हैं उनसे रेगुलेशन भी इफेक्ट होते हैं। तो मुझे एंड ऑफ द डे मुझे ये उम्मीद है कि आप लोगों से कुछ ऐसी फाइंडिंग्स, ऐसी रिकमेंडेशन आ जाएं, so that is useful for the farmers, that can be done by state government jointly with the help of universities and institutes, and we are always there for such things. If any financial proposals are required to do further research from farmers perspective, the government is always there for hand holding. And I think there's a need that to address residue issue in the export, the pest problem in specific areas, a specific agro-ecosystem on a specific crop, right from pink bollworm to fall armyworm, the white fly to coconut pest. We need to develop very bio-intensive, you see, management practices. They are there, but we need to bring them in such a way so they attract farmers and farmers start using it and they get self-perpetuated, and then we will be really contributing not only to the nature, to the health of our general public, but for our export and farmers cause. Thank you so much for inviting me. I wish you all the best for this interview.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words of wisdom. Now, we would like to request Dr. Ajit Kumar Karnatak, sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, MPUAT, for his presidential address. Sir.
बदलते कृषि परिदृश्य में सतत पौध संरक्षण में उन्नति पर आयोजित इस राष्ट्रीय संगोष्ठी के मौके पर उपस्थित, विशेष रूप से हमारे साथ ऑनलाइन उपस्थित हमारे मुख्य अतिथि और हम लोगों के संरक्षक, परमादरणीय केंद्रीय कृषि एवं किसान कल्याण राज्य मंत्री भारत सरकार श्रीमान भागीरथ चौधरी जी का मैं हार्दिक धन्यवाद करता हूं कि स्वास्थ्य खराब होने के उपरांत भी वो हमसे ऑनलाइन जुड़े। माननीय कृषि एवं किसान कल्याण राज्य मंत्री भारत सरकार श्री भागीरथ चौधरी जी की गरिमामयी उपस्थिति से यह विश्वविद्यालय अभिभूत है। महोदय जी, आपकी छवि देश के जुझारू किसान हितैषी राजनेता की रही है। सतत किसान विकास के लिए नीति निर्माण, कृषि की स्थिरता सुनिश्चित कराने, किसानों को नई तकनीक अपनाने, टिकाऊ खेती करने के लिए, मिट्टी और गुणवत्ता सुधारने के लिए, डिजिटल कृषि और भू मैपिंग जैसी साइंटिफिक इनोवेशंस में भी, इन पहलों में भी आपका नाम आता है और आपने इन्हें हमेशा प्रमोट किया है। इस कृषि सेवा के लिए ये देश सदैव आपका आभारी रहेगा। आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, आप हमारे से जुड़े। इस कार्यक्रम में हम सब लोगों के बीच में उपस्थित परम आदरणीय डॉक्टर जेपी सिंह साहब, जो प्लांट प्रोटेक्शन एडवाइजर, डायरेक्टरेट ऑफ प्लांट प्रोटेक्शन, क्वारंटाइन एंड स्टोरेज, कृषि और किसान मंत्रालय, भारत सरकार है, उनका हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं। हमारे बीच में विशिष्ट अतिथि के रूप में डॉक्टर एस.एन. सुशील साहब, निदेशक ICR नेवल बेंगलोर जुड़े हैं। आपका भी बहुत बहुत हार्दिक स्वागत करते हैं। विशिष्ट अतिथि के रूप में हम सब लोगों के बड़े प्रिय, हम सब लोगों के बीच के परम आदरणीय डॉक्टर S.K. शर्मा साहब, ADG HRM ICR नई दिल्ली, आपका भी हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं, धन्यवाद करता हूं। आज इस विशिष्ट अतिथि के रूप में हम लोगों के बीच में दो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट डिग्निटरी जुड़ी हुई है और जिनका एक रोल इस विश्वविद्यालय को शेप करने में बहुत महत्वपूर्ण रहा है। पहले नाम लेना चाहता हूं डॉक्टर ओपी गिल साहब का, तालियां बजाकर उनका स्वागत करिए। मैं बताना चाहता हूं कि यहाँ पर जितने भी शिक्षक हैं उनमें से करीब 1/3 शिक्षक आपके द्वारा चयनित। आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूँ। हम लोगों के बीच में डॉक्टर यूएस शर्मा साहब हैं, और यूएस शर्मा साहब से मेरा अफेक्शन बहुत पुराना है। आप मेरे बड़े भाई भी हैं, आप एंथ्रोपोलॉजिस्ट भी हैं, आप इस विश्वविद्यालय के पूर्व कुलपति भी रहे हैं, और सबसे विशिष्ट बात यह है कि आज भी विश्वविद्यालय के जितने भी चयन होते हैं उसमें आप मेरे को सहयोग करते हैं और हमेशा मेंबर के रूप में पधारते हैं। आपका बहुत बहुत हार्दिक स्वागत करना चाहता हूँ।
ये इसका भी चल रहा है, नहीं चल रहा होगा, पूरा स्टार्ट हुआ है। बंद हो गया होगा।
मेरे प्रबंध मंडल के पूर्व सदस्य परम आदरणीय तिवारी जी भी यहाँ मौजूद थे। अभी पता नहीं समय है या नहीं है, लेकिन उनका भी मैं हार्दिक धन्यवाद करता हूँ। हम सब लोगों के बीच में जिन्हें आज सम्मानित भी किया गया है, नंद किशोर महेरिया साहब एक्स एमएलए हमारे यहाँ पर आए हुए हैं। और आप सिर्फ एमएलए ही नहीं हैं, आप सीटीएआई के एलुमनी भी। आपका नाता इस विश्वविद्यालय से एक छात्र का भी रहा है। आपका बहुत बहुत हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूँ। आपके जैसे लोग इस विश्वविद्यालय को शेप करने में हम सब लोगों का सहयोग करते हैं, आपका धन्यवाद करना चाहता हूँ। एंटोमोलॉजिकल रिसर्च एसोसिएशन के अध्यक्ष डॉक्टर एस.सी. भारद्वाज जी, आपका बहुत धन्यवाद करता चाहता हूं, क्योंकि आपके ही संरक्षण में ये सारा कार्यक्रम आयोजित हो रहा है। और जो भी कार्यक्रम आज हो रहा है, कल होगा और परसों होगा, उसका सारा संरक्षण आपका है। बहुत बहुत आपका धन्यवाद करना चाहता हूँ। मेरा आपसे मित्रता एक एंटोमोलॉजिस्ट के रूप में, और मुझे याद है कई कॉन्फ्रेंसेस जिसमें मैं आया करता था एज ए कीट वैज्ञानिक, एंटोमोलॉजिस्ट, और आपका हमेशा मुझे प्यार स्नेह मिलता रहा। आज एक मुझे मौका मिला है आपका धन्यवाद करने का, तो स्वीकार करें कृपया। हमारे बीच में परम आदरणीय श्री किशन लाल जाट साहब भी मौजूद हैं, जो कि एपीएस हैं, एमओएस एग्रीकल्चर मिनिस्टर भगीरथ चौधरी साहब के। और इतने जुझारू व्यक्ति कि इनकी जुझारूता के संबंध में अगर मैं आपको कहूं कि इन्होंने एक ऐसा कार्यक्रम आयोजित किया जो प्रातःकाल 9 बजे से सायं 5 बजे तक चला, और उसमें हमने फील्ड में बैलों से जुताई भी की और ट्रैक्टरों से जुताई भी की। इन्होंने ये दिखाया कि नई और पुरानी पद्धति को किस तरह से मिक्स किया जा सकता है, और जल संरक्षण में इन्होंने बहुत काम किया। और उसके बाद एक नेशनल सेमिनार इन्होंने एक गांव में की, जहां की अटेंडेंस देख के मैं अभिभूत हो गया था। आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करते हैं। आप कृषि से जुड़े हैं और माननीय मंत्री से जुड़े हैं। संगोष्ठी में देश विदेश के विभिन्न राज्यों और अग्रणी संस्थानों से पधारे प्रतिभागी, वैज्ञानिक और शोधार्थी, और जितने भी हमारे प्राइवेट संस्थाएं विशेष रूप से कीटनाशी प्रबंधन से जुड़े हुए, उन सभी के प्रतिनिधिगण यहाँ पर पधारे हैं। आपका मैं विश्वविद्यालय की ओर से हार्दिक हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं। मेरे परम मित्र और मेरे साथ पड़े हुए डॉक्टर अमरनाथ शर्मा आज यहाँ पर पधारे हैं, उनका भी मैं बहुत बहुत हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं। डॉक्टर भगीरथ जी चौधरी, जो कि सच में भगीरथ, जिन्होंने राजस्थान में एक ज्ञान की गंगा को प्रवाहित किया, मैं आपका बहुत आदर करता हूं, सम्मान करता हूं, दिल से सम्मान करता हूं। आज आप इस मौके पर पधारे हम लोगों के बीच में, आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूं। मेरे शिष्य भी यहाँ आए हैं, डॉक्टर पूनम अभी यहाँ पर है नहीं, अभी उनकी फ्लाइट थी, वापस गई हैं। एक अंशुमन लड़का है जो पीएचडी कर रहा है हिमाचल प्रदेश से, है क्या यहाँ अंशुमन? खड़े हो जाओ, ये भी मेरा छात्र है। मैंने तुमको देखा था उस समय स्टेज से, तो मैंने सोचा कि अगर तुम मेरे बोलने तक रहोगे तो तुम्हारा नाम अवश्य दूंगा। क्योंकि होता यह है कि मेरा अध्यक्षीय भाषण होता है और मेरा भाषण मंच और लंच के बीच में फंस जाता है। थोड़ा सा समय देंगे तो आप लोगों की बड़ी कृपा होगी। एमपीओटी के कीट विज्ञान विभाग और कीट विज्ञान अनुसंधान संघ द्वारा आयोजित इस राष्ट्रीय संगोष्ठी में मैं सभी का, जिनका नाम नहीं भी ले पाया हूं, बहुत बहुत स्वागत करता हूं। हमारे मुख्य अतिथि श्रीमान भगीरथ चौधरी जी, परम आदरणीय राज्य मंत्री साहब, आपका तो मैं दिल से शुक्रिया करता हूं कि स्वास्थ्य खराब होने के बावजूद भी जुड़ने की जो तमन्ना है वो बताती है कि कृषि के क्षेत्र में आपका योगदान कितना है और आपका इच्छा क्या है। आपकी इच्छा शक्ति से बड़ी दुनिया में कोई चीज नहीं। आपको सत सत प्रणाम है हमारा। डॉक्टर जेपी सिंह जी, आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करना चाहता हूं। कृषि क्षेत्र में आपके द्वारा किए गए नवाचार हमें हमेशा प्रेरणा देते हैं। आज डॉक्टर एस.एन. सुशील साहब, जो पहले पीपीए भी रह चुके हैं, वो यहाँ पर मौजूद हैं। आज मैं आप सब लोगों को बताना चाहूंगी कि वो वर्तमान में नेवेर के डायरेक्टर हैं और राष्ट्रीय और अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मंच पर जैविक नियंत्रण, कीटों के जैविक नियंत्रण में आपको महारत हासिल है और प्रसिद्धि हासिल है। आपको बहुत बहुत स्वागत करते हैं, हम लोग बहुत धन्यवाद करते हैं। शौर्य, भक्ति और बलिदान, शौर्य, भक्ति और बलिदान की इस ऐतिहासिक नगर उदयपुर में मैं आप सभी मंच पर बैठे महानुभावों का और सामने हॉल में बैठे महानुभावों का हार्दिक हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं, अभिनंदन करता हूं। विश्वविद्यालय की ओर से, अपने समस्त डीन्स, डायरेक्टर्स की ओर से, अपने फैकल्टी की ओर से, अपने नॉन टीचिंग स्टाफ की ओर से और सबसे ज्यादा मैं अपने विद्यार्थियों की ओर से। विकसित भारत के लक्ष्यों को आवश्यक नीति निर्माण में सहयोगी बनाने वाले इस राष्ट्रीय सम्मेलन से जुड़े आप सभी का मुझे स्वागत करने का आज मौका मिला। आपका साधुवाद। 17 इन्होंने मुझे बताया कि 17 स्टेट से वैज्ञानिक यहाँ जुड़े हैं और हमें हमेशा यहाँ से मन से यही बात कही जा रही है कि 17 स्टेट के वैज्ञानिक यहाँ जुड़े हैं, लेकिन अपने स्टेट के लोगों को भूल गए। भारत, राजस्थान भी भारत का एक प्रदेश है और 17 नहीं 18 प्रदेशों के लोग हम यहाँ पर मौजूद हैं। आपकी जानकारी के लिए ये भी लाना चाहता हूं कि एंटोमोलॉजिकल रिसर्च एसोसिएशन की स्थापना 1985 में हुई और 1985 वो वर्ष था जब हम लोग पंतनगर में असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर थे। अमर शर्मा को शायद याद हो। और इसी कीट विज्ञान विभाग के में इस संगठन की स्थापना हुई थी और ये एक पंजीकृत संस्था के रूप में सामने आई थी और शिक्षा में बढ़ावा देने में और नवाचारों को आगे करने में और पर्यावरण अनुकूल कृषि करने में आपका जो योगदान है, इस संस्था का योगदान रहा, वो भुलाया नहीं जा सकता। उसको कभी भी हम लोग भुला नहीं सकते। मैं आपको ये भी बताना चाहता हूँ कि एक प्रतिष्ठित जर्नल, इंडियन जर्नल ऑफ अप्लाइड एंटोमोलॉजी का भी ये प्रकाशन करते हैं और कई राष्ट्रीय सम्मेलनों का आयोजन कर चुके हैं, कई कार्यशालाओं का आयोजन कर चुके हैं और कई ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम, प्रशिक्षण कार्यक्रमों का भी आप आयोजन कर चुके हैं। आज इस सम्मेलन को सफल बनाने के लिए मैं हमारे प्रायोजकों का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करना चाहता हूँ। देश की प्रमुख कृषि रसायन निर्माता और विज्ञापन विपणन कंपनियां पेस्टिसाइड इंडिया लिमिटेड, यूपीएल, अरिस्टो बायोटेक लिमिटेड, धानुका एग्रीटेक, सिंजेंटा, सुमिटोमो, इंडोफिल, क्रिस्टल क्रॉप केयर, बायर, घरना केमिकल्स, वेस्ट एग्रो इत्यादि इनकी महती आर्थिक सहयोग से ही ये कार्यक्रम संपन्न हो पाया है और अगले 2 दिन मुतवातिर चलता रहेगा। मैं आपको ये भी बताना चाहता हूं कि इस कीट विज्ञान विभाग की स्थापना 1957 में हुई थी और प्रसिद्ध वैज्ञानिक डॉक्टर के.एस. कुशवाहा साहब के कर कमलों से। मैं पंतनगर का छात्र रहा और मैं हमेशा पंतनगर की बात करता हूं, लेकिन मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा कि पंतनगर से पुराना ये राजस्थान कृषि महाविद्यालय है, जिसकी स्थापना 1955 में हुई थी और 1957 में कीट विज्ञान विभाग की स्थापना हुई थी और तब से मुतवातिर कृषि में अपने योगदान के लिए महाविद्यालय जाना जाता है। आज इस मौके पर मैं अपने टीम को भी बधाई देना चाहता हूं, डॉक्टर मनोज जी को, कि इन्होंने एक बहुत अच्छा आयोजन आयोजित किया। आपका हृदय से आभार। डॉक्टर बी.के. श्रीवास्तव, डॉक्टर बी.पी. श्रीवास्तव, डॉक्टर एस.सी.एल. गुप्ता और डॉक्टर उमाशंकर शर्मा जी जो मेरे सामने बैठे हैं, ऐसे अनेक ख्यातिनाम हस्तियां हैं। डॉक्टर गिल साहब मेरे सामने बैठे हैं, एंटोमोलॉजिस्ट तो नहीं, लेकिन एंटोमोलॉजी को बढ़ाने में उनका बहुत भरपूर योगदान रहा। इन जिन 4 लोगों का मैंने नाम लिया एंटोमोलॉजिस्ट का, उन्होंने इस विभाग को बहुत आगे बढ़ाने में सहयोग किया। इस समय हम लोग बीएससी की डिग्री दे रहे हैं, एमएससी की डिग्री दे रहे हैं, पीएचडी की डिग्री दे रहे हैं और हर विषय पर हमारे वहां शोध हो रहा है। आप लोग जाएंगे डिपार्टमेंट में, घूमेंगे तो बायो कंट्रोल इकाई भी आपको मिलेगी और हमारा कीट संग्रहालय बहुत विचित्र और उम्दा, और जिसकी सारी की सारी जिम्मेदारी रिटायरमेंट के बाद भी आपने ले रखी है। आप प्लीज खड़े हो जाएं, मैं तालियां बजवाना चाहता हूं आपके इस कंट्रीब्यूशन के लिए। ऐसे लोग जो सेवारत नहीं होते हुए भी, सेवा काल पूरा होते हुए भी विश्वविद्यालय के लिए काम करें, इनसे प्रेरणा मिलती है। पिछले 3 वर्षों में विश्वविद्यालय ने राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर कई उपलब्धियां हासिल की हैं। मैं ज्यादा तो आपको नहीं बताऊंगा, समय की कमी है। मैंने बताया था कि लंच और मंच के बीच में मैं फंसता हूं और आप सब लोग को एहसास कुछ भूख का हो रहा होगा, लेकिन ये बताना चाहता हूं कि कुछ उपलब्धियों का जिक्र जरूर करूंगा कि अभी कुछ दिन पूर्व NIRF 2025 रैंकिंग में राजस्थान के सभी वित्त पोषित विश्वविद्यालय में एमपीओटी को प्रथम स्थान मिला है, फर्स्ट। हमारा स्कोपस एच इंडेक्स जो कि मेरे ज्वाइन करते समय 31 था, आज हमारा स्कोपस एच इंडेक्स 83 हो गया है, जो कि ये बताता है कि यहाँ रिसर्च की क्या क्वालिटी है। पिछले 3 वर्षों में मैंने 43 पेटेंट अपने वैज्ञानिकों से कराया। 43 इज अ ग्रेट नंबर, और ये मैं नहीं देता हूं कि मैं कोई वाइस चांसलर हूं तो मैं पेटेंट ग्रांट कर दूं। भारत सरकार के द्वारा ये प्रदत्त किए जाते हैं और क्वालिटी को जांच परख कर प्रदत्त किए जाते हैं। इसी तरीके से मैंने 71 बच्चों को, विद्यार्थियों को और 11 अपने टीचर्स को अंतरराष्ट्रीय विजिट में भेजा, 3 महीने और 6 महीने। शर्मा जी का धन्यवाद करना चाहता हूँ, यहाँ बैठे हैं, इसका पैसा आप ही ने दिया था, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका। बहुत से लोग कहते हैं शर्मा जी सबसे ज्यादा फायदा एमपीओटी उठा लेती है, तो जिसने आपको आगे बढ़ाया है वही तो फायदा उठाएगा। और एक बात बताना चाहता हूं कि 33 राष्ट्रीय अंतरराष्ट्रीय एमओयू भी मैंने किए हैं। यू नेम द यूनिवर्सिटी and I will say that yes, we have inked an MOU with them. चाहे वो इंग्लैंड की हो, चाहे यूएसए की हो, चाहे फ्रांस की हो, कईयों पे हम लोगों का काम चल रहा है। हम लोगों ने सीड में क्रांति ला के रखी है। मक्का जो है यहाँ की प्रमुख फसल है। हमने मक्का संकर 6 वैरायटी निकाली जो 30 से 35 कुंटल की बजाय 60 से 65 कुंटल पर हेक्टेयर देती है, और उतने ही संसाधनों के साथ आपको डबल क्रॉप। हमने 16 कमेटी की रिकमेंडेशंस यूनिवर्सिटी में पूरे देश में पहली बार लगाई। हमने सौर ऊर्जा के क्षेत्र में महत्वपूर्ण कदम उठाए और जिससे कि पिछले वर्ष हमको 1,46,00,000 रुपए की सोलर एनर्जी से पैसा बिजली बची है हमारी। ये एक बहुत बड़ा अचीवमेंट हमारा। लेकिन आज एक बात यहाँ पर मंच से कहना चाहता हूँ कि ये सारे अचीवमेंट में कुलपति का कोई काम नहीं, ये सारा मेरे वैज्ञानिकों का काम है, मेरे छात्रों का काम है। और आप लोगों को जानकर आश्चर्य होगा कि कई पेटेंट छात्रों ने भी किए, जो अपने पीएचडी के दौरान, एमएससी के दौरान पेटेंट करते हैं। उनका भविष्य कितना सुनहरा होगा, स्वर्णिम होगा, इसकी आप कल्पना कर सकते। आगे बहुत हमारे लिए एक चिंता का विषय भी है और ये सोचने का विषय भी है कि 146 करोड़ की जो जनसंख्या हमारी आज है, जो कि 2050 तक 175 करोड़ पहुंचने वाली है, उसके लिए खाद्यान्न संरक्षण कैसे करें। हमारी जमीन घट रही, एरेबल लैंड घट रही 1.8% के हिसाब से, और हमारी जनसंख्या बढ़ रही 1.89% के हिसाब से। हम वनों को काट रहे हैं अपनी एरेबल लैंड बढ़ाने के लिए। कई लोग कहते हैं तो 22 के डॉक्यूमेंट में तो एरेबल लैंड उतनी है, तो उनका वन क्षेत्र कितना कम हुआ है। उत्तराखंड का वन क्षेत्र 65% से 43% रह गया। किसने काटा? किसने काटा? आज ये हालत है कि बादल फट रहे हैं और पूरा का पूरा देहरादून, जो कि दुनिया में माना जाता था, आज देहरादून रहने लायक नहीं रह गया। ये सब चीजें हमें देखनी। हमारा खाद्यान्न उत्पादन बहुत अच्छा रहा है, 353.9 मिलियन टन का। बागवानी उत्पादन हमारा 367.7 मिलियन टन का है। लेकिन आगे हमें इसे मेंटेन रखना, आगे बढ़ाना, क्योंकि जनसंख्या हमारी बढ़ने वाली। और इसमें कीटनाशी और कवकनाशी और खरपतवारनाशी और हमारे वैज्ञानिकों का बहुत रोल रहने वाला है, क्योंकि तकरीबन 30% से ज्यादा हमारा जो भोज्य पदार्थ है, हमारा जो खाद्यान्न है, वो स्टोरेज में खराब होता है। हमें नई नई वैरायटी इजाद करनी है। जलवायु में भयंकर परिवर्तन हो रहा। अब उस समय में, जिस समय क्रॉप पकती है, उस समय धूप नहीं आती, उस समय बारिश हो जाती है। हमें बदलते जलवायु के परिदृश्य में हमें नई नई किस्मों को इजाद करना पड़ेगा, तभी हम इसका सामना हम लोग कर पाएंगे। हम लोगों को विकसित भारत का जो लक्ष्य हमारे सामने हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी ने रखा, उसके लिए एक सुनियोजित रोड मैप भी तैयार करना पड़ेगा। छोटे से छोटा कंट्रीब्यूशन हो, लेकिन आप अपना कंट्रीब्यूशन दीजिए और एक से एक मिलता है 11 बनता है, एक फिर मिलता है 111 बनता है, और फिर एक मिलता है तो 1111 बनता है, और जो आपकी शक्ति है वो 1111 गुना हो जाती है। समय तो कम है, लेकिन एक छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल है। राम जी जब श्रीलंका पर चढ़ाई कर रहे थे, तो एक गिलहरी, वो पुल बन रहा था, तो एक गिलहरी बार बार आकर के अपने को मट्टी में सानती थी, फिर समुद्र में मिट्टी छोड़ती थी। किसी ने पूछा भाई क्या कर रही है, तो उसने कहा मैं पुल बनाने में अपना सहयोग कर रही हूँ। तो उसने कहा यार इतने बानर पड़े हैं, इतने पत्थर डालने, तेरे इस मट्टी से क्या होगा? उसने कहा जो मेरी हैसियत है उस सहयोग को मैं कर रही हूँ, और इसलिए मैं उस सहयोग को नमस्कार करता हूँ और प्रणाम। हमको चावल गेहूं प्रणाली से अब निकलना पड़ेगा। हमें मोटे अनाज, दलहन तिलहन पर ध्यान देना पड़ेगा, फलों सब्जियों पर ध्यान देना पड़ेगा। विशेष रूप से तिलहन की कमी है, दलहन की कमी है देश में। हमें ये देखना होगा कि अगर रबी में जो फसल होती है और खरीफ में जो फसल होती है, रबी में अगर गेहूं आपके पास एक्सेस है, तो रबी में कौन सी ऐसी फसल दलहन की या तिलहन की लगाई जाए जो कि उस एरिया में लगा करके अपनी सेल्फ सफिशिएंसी इस फील्ड में हम लोग कर सके। मुझे प्रसन्नता है कि ये सम्मेलन अत्यंत प्रासंगिक विषयों पर उभर के आया है, जिसमें जलवायु परिवर्तन है, उभरते कीट रुझान है, जैव कीट प्रबंधन है, जैव परिस्थिति की बात हम लोग कर रहे हैं, कीट और रोग प्रबंधन में IoT की बात भी हम लोग करेंगे, और पादप संरक्षण में उद्यमिता और नीतिगत ढांचे की भी बात करेंगे। ये सभी विषय आज के कृषि के सामने बड़ी चुनौतियों के रूप में सामने आ रहे हैं। मैं आज इस मौके पर अपने परम आदरणीय मंत्री जी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करना चाहता हूं कि उन्होंने समय देकर कहो कि हमें अनुग्रहित किया। साथ में डॉक्टर चिपी सिंह जी और डॉक्टर सुशील जी और अन्य जो मेरे साथी हैं जो मंच पर बैठे और जो सामने बैठे, आप सभी का मैं धन्यवाद करना चाहता हूं। और इसको आयोजन करने के लिए एंटोमोलॉजिकल रिसर्च सोसाइटी के अध्यक्ष डॉक्टर एस सी भारद्वाज जी को, मुख्य आयोजन सचिव और अधिष्ठाता कृषि महाविद्यालय डॉक्टर मनोज कुमार महिला जी को, आयोजन सचिव डॉक्टर हेमंत स्वामी को, विभागाध्यक्ष डॉक्टर रमेश बाबू को और आयोजन समिति के हर एक सदस्य को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं। मैं उन सभी वैज्ञानिकों को भी आज इस मौके पर धन्यवाद दूंगा और धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं, हृदय से धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं, जिन्होंने अपने उत्कृष्ट कार्य के लिए आज सम्मान प्राप्त किया है और यहाँ से सम्मानित हुए। मैं पुनः संपूर्ण भारत के विश्वविद्यालयों से आए हुए सभी वैज्ञानिकों, शोधार्थियों, प्रतिभागियों का हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं, धन्यवाद करता हूं और आशा करता हूं कि झीलों की नगरी, शक्ति, भक्ति और बलिदान की नगरी उदयपुर में आपका प्रवास आनंदमय रहेगा। हम लोग कोशिश करेंगे कि आपको कोई कष्ट न हो, लेकिन यदि फिर भी अगर आपको कोई दिक्कत होती है तो आप हम लोगों से संपर्क भी कर सकते हैं। और फिर भी अगर आपको कोई ऐसा बात लगती है जो हम लोग नहीं कर पाएंगे तो उसके लिए क्षमा प्रार्थी भी हैं हम लोग कि हम लोग आप क्षमा करेंगे। मुझे विश्वास है कि सम्मेलन में कीट प्रबंधन और सतत कृषि विकास के लिए प्रभावी रणनीतियां प्रस्तुत की जाएंगी, जो प्रधानमंत्री जी के विकसित भारत 2047 के निर्माण के लक्ष्य को सार्थक करने में एक महत्वपूर्ण रोल अदा करेंगी। एक बार पुनः आप सभी लोगों का हार्दिक धन्यवाद करता हूं। जय मेवाड़, जय राजस्थान, जय हिंद।
Thank you so much, sir, for your blessings and very motivating words. Now it's time to cherish today's moments and to present mementos to our distinguished guests to recall the memory of this national conference for long time. First, I would like to request Dr. A.K. Karnatak sir to present memento to Dr. J.P. Singh, PPA, DPPQS, MA and FW, Government of India. Now, I request Dr. R.A. Kaushik sir to present memento to Dr. S.N. Sushil, Director ICR NBAIR, Bengaluru. Dr. M.K. Mehla to present memento, Dr. S.N. Sushil, Director ICR NBAIR, Bengaluru. Dr. M.K. Mehla. Now, Dr. S.C. Bharadwaj to present memento to Dr. Ajit Kumar Karnatak sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, MPUT. Dr. Arvind Verma sir to present Dr. S.C. Bharadwaj, President ERA, Udaipur. Dr. Kriti Solanki, Dean CCS, to present memento to Dr. S.K. Sharma, ADG HRM, ICR, New Delhi. Dr. R.L. Soni to present Memento to Dr. Harish Mehta, Senior Advisor, CCFI, New Delhi. Dr. R.P. Meena to present memento to Shri N.S. Barhat, MD Aristo Biotech and Life Sciences Limited. Thank you so much, sir. Now, we request Dr. S. Ramesh Babu, Professor and Head, Department of Entomology, RCA, Udaipur, to propose formal vote of thanks. Dr. S. Ramesh Babu. After vote of thanks, you all are requested to please be stand up at your place for national anthem. First, Dr. Ramesh Babu for vote of thanks.
आपके यहाँ से चार नंबर
Sir, good afternoon to everyone. On the behalf of the Entomology Research Association and Department of Entomology, first of all, I thank all the dignitaries. First, our Vice Chancellor, Sir, Dr. Rajit Kumar Karnatak, Sir, who has been very interested because he is an entomologist. So because of that, he is very keen to conduct this program initially. So we have taken up from our department. So I am very thankful to Ajit Kumar sir, Karnatak sir. Then Dr. S.N. Susil sir, he is director NBAR. I know that he is a student of our Vice Chancellor sir. Actually, we have communicated very long back also for the MOU with the NBAR. Actually, several times we contacted and it is almost MOU is ready, sir. So for that also I thank you, and I will definitely in future we will collaborate with your institute, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for coming here. And Dr. J.P. Singh, sir, he is a plant production advisor and DPPQ, yes, because we usually check their this website for the class and other things, and they are regularly updating this all the pesticides and other fungicides, everything. And somebody has mentioned also in March 2025, up to that they have almost updated is there. I thank you, sir, for coming here. And Dr. S.K. Sharma, sir, ADG HRD, ICR. He used to come to this campus because he is a employee of this institute, he already mentioned. And he is almost, he is the man of organic farming and natural farming. Everybody knows that. I thank you very much, sir, for coming here, and you have given your blessings for us. Thank you, sir. And Dr. Harish Mehta, sir, Senior Advisor, Crop Federation, Crop Care Federation of India, New Delhi. Actually, he is a sponsor of this program also. I am very thankful to him also, who is coming here. And all the dignitaries who are presenting in front of us, Professor O.P. Gill sir, former Vice Chancellor of this university, and Dr. U.S. Sharma sir, former Vice Chancellor of this university, all the stalwarts of our Department of Entomology who are presenting here, and all the especially who are providing support to us, all the industry partners, especially UPL, Sumitomo Chemicals, Bayer Crop Science, Garuda Chemicals, and if anybody I'm missing, I sorry for that. So I thank you all the partners who are
responsible for conducting this program. Thank you very much, sir. And at the last, and from different parts of the country, they are here. I thank you, all of you, and you will be enjoying Udaipur, I think, for another 3 days. And I thank all the SOC members, staff council members, and and all the committee members who are responsible for conducting this continuous program for the 3 days. I thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now all are requested to be standing on this.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. All the dignitaries and delegates are invited for lunch, and all are be back, please, after lunch, just after lunch, here only. Thank you so much.
धन्यवाद देवेंद्र जी, हमारा फोटो खींचने का धन्यवाद। अरे वो लाइव चल रहा है, इसमें थोड़ा लाइव आता है, मानवीय है।
I would like to request all the invited speakers to submit their presentation.
मैडम की तरफ से रिपोर्टिंग कर रहे थे। हाँ, लाइव है ना। वैसे में अच्छा हो गया। वीडियो स्ट्रीम वो भी लगाएंगे। वो है ना प्रेजेंटेशन वो किसके थ्रू? अब कम्युनिटी मैं आपको दे दूंगा। इसमें इनके चला देंगे बात। हाँ, इनके अनाउंसमेंट दे दो। अभी अनाउंस मैडम नमस्ते, आशीर्वाद रखो मैडम। रिटायर्ड हो गए लेकिन इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि भाई समझ लो इतना क्या ये इनको दुबे मैडम को मैं बता रहा था कि मैं कैसे टेक्नीशियन के रूप में काम करता हूँ। आज इनको मैंने प्रमाण दिखाया, ठीक है। एक सीनियर मोस्ट प्रोफेसर कैसे है ना टेक्नीशियन के रूप में काम करता है, ठीक है। अरे नहीं मैडम, इसके में कई लगे हुए हैं मैडम। मतलब इन्होंने क्या किया, पहले तो वर्बली था, आ जाओ मैंने फोन नहीं, फिर राइटिंग को करना है, डीन को लिखते हैं, इनको डेवलप करो, साउंड आप मतलब लैपटॉप से मैंने कहा मैं भी नहीं जाता। आपका लैपटॉप पे पेन है? अपना ऐसे प्रॉपर ऑर्डर कैसे आप मैडम आपका आशीर्वाद बना दे। आकाशवाणी वाला है इनको। एग्जिट करो सर, बंद करो। खाना खा ले, खाना खा ले। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद मैडम सहयोग के लिए। नेक्स्ट वाले सेशन में ये पीपीटी ओनली फॉर बस वही चल मेरे सब वही चल।
नहीं सर का तो यूएसबी सर हेवी है, वो सर का लैपटॉप डायरेक्ट कनेक्ट हो सकता है।
हाँ हाँ यस, उस समय आप प्रेजेंटेशन के टाइम कंफर्म है ऑफ कोर्स। जिनका लैपटॉप और वो अकॉर्डिंग टू जिनका जो रहेगा नंबर उस हिसाब से आप बता दीजिएगा।
उसमें ऑडियो भी है, एक वीडियो है
Of
उसमें, वो
course,
प्ले हो
जी,
जाएगा।
आप play।